What is up, Wolverine Nation? It's your boy TJ Ronin. I got Kinetic in the house. This is a wild call-in show because a lot's going on. I'm crushing brackets, except Clemson sucks. Matt Weiss is a scumbag. Spring practice is upon us, and we got a game tonight. There's a bunch of shit happening. But what is up, Kinetic? How we doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. It's been aside from the news we got today, it's been a pretty good week.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll say the news. It's not that the news is like terrible for Michigan because like we knew it was going on. Like, we were aware of this thing.
Something was going on.
Yeah, it's just now we have not it's just out there now. So it is what it is. I mean, there's no harm that's going to come to Michigan other than I guess perception. But at the end of the day, who gives a fuck? I mean, it's out of our control. It is what it is. We got Brendan in the house saying he's scared. I'm not scared. I feel pretty good. I think we got a size advantage. As long as Michigan can, just stay low turnovers, we're going to be just fine. I mean, I know that's easy to say because we typically turn the damn ball over like 15 plus times a game, but I think Dusty's going to get the boys ready to play. I mean, this defense where it's a man zone, which is unique. And, they're going to be going up against it. When we watch it tonight at 10 o'clock, you guys are going to see it's a funky-ass defense. You'll see, though. I am going to put the call-in link in the description right now. Let's see.
We just gotta watch the turnovers, man. And I'm curious, do you know if Dusty, even before he came to Michigan, has ever how does he do against zone schemes like that?
I mean, I don't have that data in front of me, but I mean, look, Dusty is Mr. March Madness. I mean, this is what he does. I mean, Dusty's just an excellent coach in these types of moments. We saw it in the Big Ten tournament. We saw what he did with FAU. I feel Michigan's going to have a pretty good run here. And speaking of that, I guess let's bring up the bracket. So as you guys know, we got the $1,000 March Madness bracket going on thanks to Win Agency. Shout out to Win Agency. And currently it's in process. So I'll bring up my bracket. As you know, your boy is doing the damn thing. Currently at 97.9%. I do have one L because Clemson can't play basketball and they suck. I blame Dabo, even though that's football. But everything else, we're trending pretty well. Kansas better get it together because I got Kansas winning. Missouri, it's early in the game, so we're not. Although I got Drake winning that game, so actually let's keep it that way. Let's go Drake. So things are going according to plan. I do have Michigan beating San Diego. I do have Michigan beating Texas A&M. I do have Auburn ending our run though, but we'll see about that. But as you guys know, this is the call-in show, so here's the link in the chat. Please call in. We're doing 5-minute calls. And we do, for every $100, we will go an extra hour. I will say this, though. Party wants to cut it off at 10 so I can sit down, watch this game, and watch Dusty May do the damn thing. But whatever you guys want to talk about, you guys want to talk about Matt Weiss, you guys want to talk about some of the spring practice, what's going on, some of the recruiting, major visits this week, we're here for it.
But hey, if y'all want to force TJ to stay on camera and get to watch him through a watch along, which historically he doesn't like to do,
typically don't like to
carry us over past the 10 o'clock mark tonight.
Yeah, so I told Kinetic before the show, I was like, look, if somebody drops, because like shows the date, so like if someone wants to drop a few $100 and get us to the game, then F it, I'll do it. But typically
they're gonna see a different side of TJ tonight.
What I'm gonna do is get a little something, blaze a little bit, and lock in, bro, and lock in. But our boy Douglas is like, I picked McNeese and Arkansas. Wait, did Arkansas pull that off? I thought. Hold on. So all right, this is our current standings in the first. Before we get into this is our current standings in our $1,000 bracket. Cheeseburger, as you know, our boy Jay Reddy, your boy, or was this Jared, your boy? He's batting 1,000 right now, and he's got Michigan going to the Final Four, I believe. Yes, he does.
Does he?
Yes, he does.
Nice.
So I mean, if it happens, then he's going to be good money. If it doesn't happen, well,
hey, if that happens and he gets that, I need him to give me some lotto numbers.
So yeah, this is where we currently are. 24, and I'm gonna be honest, guys. Only 24 of you got in this. This is $1,000 for $1,000. 120 of you were able to do this. I just want to let you guys know that. So I'm not mad. More easier for me, I guess. I'm playing to win though. But let's see here. So we got. Let's see. Who cares about Weiss? I don't care about Weiss, but if people want to talk about it, we're here for it.
Yeah, I don't think anyone cares about him. It's the news of the day.
It's the news of the day. All right, let's go here and look at the scores of the tournament right now. So I do have the game. I got the Texas A&M game on right now. So we got Tennessee's winning. That's good for me. I need Kansas to figure it out, although I actually think it'd be beneficial if Arkansas wins because I'm pretty sure everyone had Arkansas. Unless you're Douglas, because Douglas has Arkansas, which would be a hell of a call, by the way. And then let's see who else. Texas A&M, let's get them for the dub. I need Drake to pull this off. I think they will, by the way. That's who I picked. I need UCLA to do it, although I'll be honest, Utah State worries me. I got St. John's. I got Texas A&M. All right, so I'm actually looking real good today. Clemson is garbage. Let's just make sure everyone knows that. All right, so fuck, dude. So what's your thoughts on what's going on with spring ball? I mean, have you seen some of the videos of Bryce Underwood? There was one that released today, Kinetic.
I saw the one with him throwing the 2 passes. I mean, it's one of those things like everybody's going to get excited about it, but cool it for a second. It's 2 passes. They look great. It's tight spiral. But all we got was that one zoomed in shot of him and the receiver coming across the field. We didn't see what the coverage looked like. We didn't see if they were just doing open field drills. Who knows? But it's nothing that we didn't already know about him.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just, people are just starving for some Bryce Underwood content.
Oh, yeah.
I had someone playfully tag me in a post today saying, I'm trying to find it. Oh yeah. Like
I'm not saying don't be excited. Just realize it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, what's funny is that first video that Michigan, he looks like a Heisman if you ask me. What's funny is Michigan put out that first video of spring practice, which I guess we could play it. And they show the very first throw in the Bryce Underwood Michigan era is an interception to Caleb Anderson, number 13. So that was pretty funny. But all right, we'll bring up our first caller here. We got AD in the house. And we're definitely going to bring up Timothy up. All right, so we got AD, we got West Quad, then we got Timothy. Timothy has some big news to share with us that we're excited about.
Okay.
We will definitely talk about him going live today. But let's get up AD up first. AD, what is up, man? How we doing?
What's good, family? How we doing?
Doing good, man. How are you?
We're doing better than Matt Weiss. I don't know about you, though.
Man, fuck that guy, dude. We knew it was going to be something bad, man. At least it wasn't the worst thing ever, but hey,
it was the 150,000 student athletes for me, bro.
There is that.
At least they were of age. Let's just,
Yeah.
Thankfully, it wasn't worse.
Yeah, you read the articles like, oh,
it's like half a degree less creepy.
Well, I mean, at least he was smart enough to not be a fucking total. I mean, he was an idiot, but I mean, it could have been way worse,
Yeah, it was just a bad one. But yeah, man, going to the thing, man, Kinetic, you nailed it, dude. It's like we gotta let's just relax a little bit here. It was 2 passes. Yeah, they look good, and honestly, this ball looked good, but it was a little high and then a little like a little behind on the other one too. If we're gonna analyze this stuff, it's like let's just relax. Like he's gonna be okay. Let's just take it for what it is, like you said.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying don't enjoy it. Don't it's the off season. You see stuff like that, it gets you excited, but just realize what it is and what it's not.
I want to see some Justice Haynes highlights. Me and TJ know that guy's an RB1.
I want to, what I want to see. I don't even know if they do these anymore, but you remember the Oklahoma drills? I want to see Justice Haynes and Jordan Marshall going up against like Jayshon Barham in an Oklahoma drill.
Oh, they do those. Well, I don't know if they do like direct one-on-ones like that, but I mean, when they do the Beat Ohio drill, that's live contact, man. I think it's like what 7-on-9 or something like that. Something like that.
I just want to see some of our heavy hitters on both sides match up.
It's 7-on-8. It's 7-on-8 is what they do. So those are probably intense as hell.
Yeah, honestly, I thought it was good for Caleb Anderson making a play, man. So if anything, their secondary looks good with that one, dude.
Yeah, I just thought it was hilarious that's the damn clip they decided to put on that,
Yeah, I know.
TJ, did you see that we offered a receiver that was in the portal? I can't think of his name now, but there's a receiver. I saw a thing today that there's a receiver still in the portal, and that we offered him. I got to find it though.
Well, I can confirm. I know for a fact Michigan. I don't see anything on that, by the way.
Yeah, where'd you see that?
Unless it was a fake post. Who knows? I just saw it in passing. I was like, oh, cool. Let me look.
So I do know Michigan's targeting wide receivers for spring portal. Like I know that.
Yeah, Sincere. That was his name. Sincere.
Sincere what?
I don't remember his
Sincere
first name.
Sincere apologies, bro. Like, is that even a
no? That's his name.
Man, apparently Browder's been turning some heads too.
Oh,
dude, bro, and like I don't know if you're on XAD, but I posted a video like, dude, we ever since his huddle film. When I first did his first player, his hands are elite.
Here it is, TJ. This is on Wolverines Wire. This was written by Isaiah Hull. Michigan football offers prolific 6'5" wide receiver Sincere Brown from FCS level Campbell.
FCS?
Yeah.
Let me look him up.
Yeah, Sincere Brown.
FCS, we might be able to play some highlight tapes. I mean, it's not impossible. You find
it's probably like a step up from Tecumseh House School or something, though.
I mean, what if he's a dog though? 12 touchdowns. Damn it! Now I need to all right. Let me look at some.
Dude, you can be 6'5" and still be trash.
I knew I saw it somewhere, and I mean, I trusted if Isaiah Hull puts it on there. So
let's see. Let me look at. Let's see if we can find
sources. Like, is he reliable?
Who?
Isaiah Hull? Yeah, he is.
Is he? Okay.
He's to some extent like you got to realize where he's getting some of his information from. And he's not. He has to be careful not to burn.
I'm confident we can share this.
He's good. I trust. I trust what Isaiah comes out with.
Yeah, I met him a few times. Really good dude.
Yeah, Isaiah Hull. Listen, Isaiah. It's not. Isaiah Hull has connections.
Yeah.
Was he absolutely accurate on everything last year? No, but did he have one of the best sources you could possibly have?
The best.
I mean, like I'll be honest. I would pass on to you guys anything Connor Stallions told me. Like I would. Like, I mean, as long as like I feel like it's legitimate and credible, which why would I not? If Connor Stallions was my source, like I would have been in the same position of Isaiah Hull, So yeah. I'm not even mad at Isaiah.
TJ, apparently this kid was originally at USF in FBS. And something happened and he transferred to Campbell. In 2024, he had 61 catches for 1,028 yards and 12 touchdowns.
Okay.
All right. All right, hold up. How's he a senior, though? I only see 2 years of stats. How's he a senior?
Because he was at USF and then he transferred to Campbell in 2023.
But he was at USF in 2020.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened between 2020 and 2023?
I don't know.
Sounds like
maybe he's the next Josh Gordon.
Heavy guys.
Yeah, let's look at all right. So we got Wolverine Casual here, $5 super chat. Buckeye Scoop is reporting that UM gained a huge advantage by having Matt Weiss look into opposing teams' medical record. Shut the fuck up. Are you serious?
According to this article from Isaiah, it says that he would immediately be the most prolific receiver on the roster.
What? All right, hold on. Let's go to all right, hold on. All right, I got his highlight tape. Let's all look together. Live view, live reaction. Hopefully I don't get a copyright on this, but fuck it. Sometimes you just got to do it. All right, let's see. Well, I like his frame.
6'5", 190.
Was anybody else in on him?
He had two other offers from FBS schools. I don't remember which ones offhand. But he
It's like the
currently has
main thing I look
offers.
at, like who's in on the guy.
We should be good because these are like phone cameras.
Yeah, I know there's two other FBS schools that offered him. I think one was like Arkansas.
All right, I want him.
Texas A&M, I think.
Fuck
One
it,
pass and you want him.
I want dude. He runs because now.
What did we just say about two
perfect
passes?
frame.
Don't get carried away.
He's got the perfect frame, dog. You're just mad because he's the next Braylon Edwards, and I saw him first.
Jeez. I'm telling you, watch Browder. Browder's going to be the freshman of the year, man, for receivers. Watch out for that guy.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not going to get copyrighted. This is all like phone camera. I mean, dude,
he's got skills. You can see that clearly.
He's got athletic ability. You can see that. I mean, his frame's amazing.
Look at that. You see that?
Yeah.
He plays tough, man. I like a guy who looks for contact too.
We don't have any receivers built like him.
Well, we got Browder. I'd say
Indiana
Browder's like that.
Yeah,
McCauley,
Browder, I
maybe.
suppose you're right. Browder and then McCauley also,
Yeah,
but like
McCauley.
I don't know if they're as athletic as him. I mean, the problem with Browder is his speed, but if Browder can become a good route runner, then he's gonna be just fine.
Dude, we never get like JUCO guys or anything like that, man. I'd take a chance.
Yeah,
on a guy
because
like this.
academics, dude.
Yeah, which is fucking dumb, dude. When are we gonna dead that bullshit?
That's like I'll be honest. I kind of like I'm done fighting that battle. It's just not gonna happen. And now that we have NIL, I'm just like whatever. I'm good. I'm happy now.
It is what it is. Yeah, well, that's the way we get it anyway. But yeah, okay, I'm in on this guy. Good pull,
Well, I mean, if we're recruiting, yeah. I mean, let's see. I mean, look, I'm not saying he's our savior, but I am saying add him to the room. Let's see what he can do.
I think he'll based on what we're seeing here, I think he'll add more than CJ Charleston did last year.
I hope so. You know what's interesting is Michigan has 124 people on the roster. They got to cut down to 105.
Yeah, Morgan Walker can be one of those guys.
You know what though? I feel like I don't know if this was what he was saying, but it sounded like when do they have to cut that down? Because Wink was on an interview the other day, and the way he said it, it sounded like he had to make that cut before the end of fall camp.
Oh, I don't know. See, I don't know, but it's wild that college teams have cuts now.
He didn't exactly say that, but I forget what he said. But the way he said it, it seemed like he was saying it was by fall they have to cut that down.
All right, we got a show to callers. My bad, boys. I was watching the video. All right, let's get to our next. All right, AD, you got any last thoughts before we move on to our next caller?
You see that one super chat that was talking about Sincere Brown real quick before we move on.
Okay. So we got Sincere Brown, Wolverine Casual, $5 super chat. An 11.3 100 as a junior. Yeah, it's not that good. I don't even like receivers that don't run sub 11. Personally, I'm stingy like that. All right, well, Wolverine Casual, appreciate you being up on it, man. Thanks for knowing the deal with Sincere Brown. I'm not, but fuck it, bring him in because like more wide receivers for competition, the better. Shout out to New Life, 5-month member. Hopefully you submitted a bracket, my friend. I hope you did. What did he say anything? Oh, speaking of Bryce Underwood, where is the meetup point? What a good question. I am currently in the process of talking, so I'm going to reach out to an individual where we are going to potentially have a meetup point for everybody. I think we have a very good spot in mind, but I got to confirm it. Once I confirm it, I will let you guys know. But here's how I'm looking at it. So Friday night, we're gonna be at our Airbnb on Friday. Friday night, we're gonna go out. We'll post on social media where we're heading. Saturday morning, we're gonna have a meet location. I just gotta get it confirmed, and then we're gonna obviously go to the game, watch Bryce Underwood ball out. Then post game, we have to do a post game show at the Airbnb house because we're gonna do it with everybody, like me, Maze, Johnny, John Diadamo, Kinetic, everybody, Maniac. We're gonna do a post game show at the house. Then after the post game show, we're gonna go out again Saturday night. So we'll let you guys know where we're going there and all that. But yeah, it should be a good time. So we'll keep you guys updated. And I'm pretty sure I know where we're gonna be before the game Saturday, but I just gotta confirm it. GT with a $5 super chat. Weiss hacked the fee picks from my OnlyFans account without paying me. Did this cause us to beat OSU in 2022? Seems to be more of a coincidence. I mean, I think there's some legitimacy to it, GT. There's no doubt in my mind that your feet picks assisted in the victory of beating soft ass OSU. No doubt. All right. So, and by the way, GT, you're going down in the bracket. I'm just letting you know. Although right now we're tied. Okay. So we got we're all right. So AD, any final thoughts, my friend?
No, man. Appreciate you guys having me, man. Love the show. Good talking to you guys both. And go
Appreciate
Blue.
you calling in, man. For real. Can't wait to meet you, AD. All right, let's go. Our boy West Quad. We got West Quad in the house. What up, dog?
Dog? Yo,
Bro, you see that crazy ass teacher?
which one?
The one I tagged you in.
Wait a minute. Earlier today, I don't remember what was on it.
The one who made her students wear the scream mask.
Oh, you talk about
What?
good old gangbang.
Bro, there's a teacher who does appear to be attractive.
Bro, I know what appears. I look. If we didn't have that fun fact, I would.
Yeah, you talking about what she said to her husband?
What? Oh no, I didn't see that part. Wait, what?
No, you're not reading the article. Anyway, so there's this like attractive teacher who's like apparently sleeping with her students, having them come over her house, giving them like edibles and mushrooms and telling them to take it, and then having them sleep with her, but making the kids, I don't know how, like, what grade they're in. Like, they didn't really say that. I'm assuming high school, making them wear scream masks.
Yeah, I saw that part.
And then the husband knew about it, and she told the husband, essentially, if you tell anybody or if you say anything, I'll tie you up in front of your family and like cut you or some shit, like something crazy, bro.
What?
I mean, look, bro. Needless to say, it all checks out. Like, if she was making her wear scream masks, like, yeah,
she's wild, bro.
I believe everything that's being said.
Yeah, dude. Like,
give
a
me
true
more
story.
terrible information.
Hey, I am actually Nick's like, don't talk crap about mushrooms, bro. JS, I thought the same thing, man. Dude, there's only two things that I'm into, and that's weed and shrooms, bro. I don't
listen.
Well, and I drink, but
I
other than that, I don't
time,
fucking know.
And I was screaming at people like Macho Man Randy Savage on the game. So I don't know if shrooms are for me.
Yeah, you know, people if you want to do shrooms, bro.
Listen, I was not the shit, like the casual shit talk that normally I would let go. I was really upset about everything.
Really?
Yeah, bro. I was sweating like Patrick Ewing. It was bad. Like,
Nick, if you're at the spring game, we'll figure it out, dog. I'm not doing it.
Maybe I got a bad batch, bro. I don't know, but I was upset. I was upset like M3.
Bro, fucking, I've never had a bad trip, to be real with you.
I mean, it wasn't like that. I mean, I was feeling it physically. Like, it wasn't. I didn't have like. It was all body. Like, it was nothing mental. Like, I wasn't like tripping out or anything.
Bro, the craziest thing I ever did was I went to Avatar. I won't say how much I took, but I took a lot. And that was wild, bro. I'll just say that. That was a long movie. And I did that was when the 3D movies were a big deal. We were in the 3D glasses. That was a good time.
You probably thought you were in the world.
It was a wild time, dude. It was a good time. All right, so
you went in there thinking it was 3D, you ended up in like 5D.
Hey, look, that little Bryce clip. Yes, you said he threw a pick to get to Caleb, and I was like, oh, I didn't even realize that he was number 13 or whatever. But
yeah, you're talking about the first video.
Listen, bro,
So
my position has not changed. I'm all in. Look, if needed, Mikey King, you come off the bench if we need you. But I'm still 100% Bryce all the way. Let's go number 19.
Yeah, I mean, look, none of these videos affect my position on where Bryce is right now.
Also, love the Browder news.
You know what's crazy is that people seem to think that I have a problem with Bryce because I don't think he should start the first game. That's not the case. Like, I want him. I just want to put him in a good position.
I'm with you on the coaches know best and maybe slide them in, but I don't know, bro. I feel like we may as well just ride with them. Take take the tough games and just ride with it. I still don't see us losing more than 2 games if he starts.
Dude, I just worry about that offensive line more than anything.
So there's 2 things that I really worry about. Okay. First is with the way that the fan base was so ready to turn on the coaches after 2 games this last year. If we go in with the true freshman quarterback, he's going to have games where he has tough throws, where he has mistakes, where he can have a whole bad game. And if we end up with 3 or 4 losses, I don't want to hear anybody talking about fire Coach Moore if he went ahead and did what everyone wants and starts a true freshman day 1.
Fair enough.
The other thing is, and I mentioned this before, with the speed of the game, and he's not going to be able to get the muscle memory to protect himself on hits and stuff the way that someone that's been in the college football in those games for 4 or 5 years is going to have. I don't want to put him in there behind an offensive line that may or may not be gelled together at that time.
That's my concern.
And put him in a position to potentially get injured or to shake his confidence. You know what I'm saying? So those are my two big red flags about starting him day 1.
I mean, we'll see how it plays out. I think if we can get the similar production we got in the Bama game from the OL, I'll be fine with that.
Yo, you see, we just got spammed with this fucking shit. Look at this. This fucker right here. Don't make me ban you, bastard.
Oh no, that's definitely ban.
It's like a bot. I swear to God, it posted. All right, you're out of here. You're out of here.
The wild thing is, if somebody was giving out gifts, he'd get one before me.
Someone banned him. I didn't ban him. Or
maybe I just put him in timeout. That's all.
All right. Timeout, bastard. All right. So we got new life here. $5 super chat. I did not submit a bracket. I'm a basketball dunce, which is hard for a lifelong Indiana resident. Bro, I mean, listen, it's done because it already started, but you guys could have just submitted one like a lottery ticket, I mean, it was worth a shot. Anyways, I'm fine with it. I'm not mad. But next year, we'll see how next year goes. We'll give you guys another opportunity next year. Matt Weiss. It was Matt Weiss. That's
I thought I told you, I can't do a bracket if Michigan's in it because I don't know how to properly send us home when we need to be going home. Especially with this team. This team is not winning at all, boys. I hate to say it, but
I agree with that. Bro, I'll be real with you. I probably had us going next. I mean, fuck it. I was telling Kinetic before the show, I actually think A&M can get us, but I got us beating A&M just for the spirit, just because I can't. Although there's $1,000 on the line, I should probably not look at it like that. But
hey, did you see Jazeel Hart set a commitment date?
No,
he set it for July 3rd.
Jazeel Hart.
The DB from Jazeel Hart.
DB from Illinois, I think.
No, I think he's out in Virginia.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Because
we had him on for an interview over on Maze Madman. He's a cool kid, man. I hope we get him. He's a dog.
They're saying it's coming down to us and maybe Penn State.
And he also has a visit with Notre Dame on April 2nd, I think.
He's a corner.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't got him on my board.
You should. He's good. And if
he's not on my board, then I'm not hearing anything.
We're heavy in the mix for him. So, I mean, Madman talks to him. Madman talks to him all the time, and yeah, we are. And EJ said the same thing. So,
Jazeel Hart.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's not even ranked.
He's good.
He's good.
He's not even a 4-star. I thought it was.
This is why I don't know who Jazeel Hart is. He's not even ranked. Y'all out your mind.
He's a 4-star on 3.
Is he?
Well, let's check out his.
He has 25 D1 offers.
So no intel on your end.
I don't know shit about him, dude.
Well, yeah, definitely.
I didn't even know he existed on this earth. So on 3 does have him as a 4-star, ranked 294. 247 has 0 ranking on him. How crazy. That's wild.
Yeah.
Currently, Penn State is the on-3 prediction, but we all know that's worth shit. Is there any expert predictions? Let's look.
I'm gonna tell you one thing about crystal balls are falling off.
Oh, Steve Wilfong dropped Penn State on 125. Yeah, that's why I don't know nothing about him, bro. If like, so VJ saying you then leads for him. I don't know, boys.
Well, he didn't say we lead, but he said that the Penn State thing doesn't.
VJ does. VJ saying we do. Look, listen. So like here's how I work. If I don't hear about it on my end, or it's not something that's like prevalent, I don't typically touch it because I don't like wasting my time on prospects that like I don't feel good about. Now, maybe I'm wrong though. So according to EJ, VJ is saying.
Well, like I said, Madman talks to him a lot, and Madman feels good about him. So
interesting. I'm surprised. Well, all right, let's see.
I mean, things can change, but as of this earlier this week, he still said we were in a good spot.
I mean, I don't have any intel, but that's the reason. Like the interviews make me feel good about certain prospects. Like I was pretty much feeling we will be in there for Osborne after I saw the one with him and Sam Webb. So the kid out of Texas.
Yeah, Osborne, I feel good about.
Yeah. But and well, Hyder too though. So I don't know. I want that Sonic and Knuckles.
I've been hearing that we may be losing some ground to Georgia on Hyder.
Well, yeah,
we'll see. I mean, we'll see on that. I mean, listen, I wonder if Osborne turns Hyder off, like, and you know, I don't mean that anything other than what it is, but like, you know what I mean? Like, he just might out of interest in sharing a backfield. He just might not, and Osborne wants.
But think about it. I mean, look at our backfield right now. Like, it's fucking packed, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, kind of.
I mean, think about it. Let's say, for example, let's say we got Hyder and Osborne next season. Yeah. What's our running back room look like next year? Assume that we were to get them.
Well, I mean, it would depend on how well Justice Hayes does this year.
Well, how many years does Justice Hayes have left?
I think he's got 2, but if he has a great year this year, I can see him leaving like immediately.
Right, but I'm saying like, even if he leaves, we still got Jordan Marshall, we still got Micah Capana, we still got Jasper Parker, we still got Donovan. Help me out, TJ. Donovan
Johnson.
Johnson, thank you. I mean, if we get JV and Osborne, I mean that's 5 dogs right there, dude.
Yeah, I mean.
All right. So if I'm being honest with you, to me, our room looks like this: Justice Haynes, Jordan Marshall, Micah Capana, Jasper Parker. I'm not the other 2. I'm just.
Nothing on Ben Hall.
I don't see it happen.
I don't think he's bad. I just don't think he's. I don't see anything he does that someone else doesn't do better.
I don't see him cracking the lineup. It's possible he becomes a goal line third down guy, but Jordan Marshall could be that guy. You know,
right.
So.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think that Ben Hall's bad. I just like when I watch him, I don't see. I feel like everything he can do between Justice Haynes, Jordan Marshall, Micah Capana, and even Jasper Parker, I feel like there's somebody that does it better.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Hey, all right. I'm gonna pull up Cam up here. So let's get Cam up here. Cam, what up, man?
What's up, y'all? Long time no see, man. Long time no hear. I like the guy you just showed, the wide receiver. I think if we can get him, we'll be straight. I like him because he can. It's like he can catch the ball.
Yeah, I mean maybe, but you know.
TJ, have we given up on Skylar Bell and the graduation thing?
No, I don't think we have. I think they're going to reach out to him again in the portal. I know
wait till he gets those credits.
I know in January that was the plan.
Okay.
So I actually think, and I'll tell you right now, if we land Skylar Bell, I'm about to go scorch earth on those Connecticut fans. I don't typically, like people bookmark tweets and shit. I don't. Yeah. But I will go back in the archives and I will find those tweets and I will scorch every single one of those assholes. I didn't even know they had fans in Connecticut. They came at me so hard, bro.
No, I've been bookmarking a lot about the hammer. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't got, bro. It's so funny. I'll make a post and like I'll see all these bookmarks. I'm like, who's got time for this, bro? I don't got time to look at
because I'm clearly not gonna remember once it happens. Like
yeah, like dude, I don't got time.
Unless we don't get nothing. Like if we get out of there scot free, oh nah, I'm definitely going back to some of those bookmarks.
Mm-hmm.
Look, if this all comes down and it's pretty chill, then yes, every Michigan fan should roast every single Buckeye for eternity.
Like if it's just a fine, I'm back. I'm going back to those bookmarks for sure.
Yeah, Juju, you are in the queue. Oh, you just dropped out, man. What the hell? All right, you were. Now you just dropped out.
What's up, John?
So how has they been talking about the offensive line so far?
No, not much has come out about the offensive line. Really, not a lot's come out at all. I mean, other than Bryce Underwood, essentially just looks really good. We know that Jamar Browder has made some plays, but not a lot's come out yet so far. I mean, that's kind of how it goes.
Are they even in pads yet, though? I think
they were just in shells.
Yeah, in the beginning they were just in shells. I know. Okay. The first 2 days were shells. I don't know about after that.
So yeah, next week we should get, or going into the weekend, we should get more on the OL.
We got Wolverine Ohio, $5 super chat. Sorry I came in late. It's already been talked about. Is Michigan still going for Keys after the LSU? Yes, Michigan will still be in contact with Keys. Look, here's the reality. When kids commit early like this and they're major targets, their doors are not closed. They're still listening to offers. I would not be surprised if there's visits later. I'm not saying necessarily to Michigan, but Michigan will push for one. I do know what I can say, and I can confirm Michigan will continue to make contact with Keys. And I'm a big believer. I've already shared this. When Bryce Underwood gets on the field and they see Chip Lindsey's offense and this Michigan offense looks revamped and improved, these kids are going to want to come here. And that's really one of the things that's holding back. It just comes down to Chip Lindsey's offense, the way Bryce Underwood looks, and then NIL when it comes to these levels of wide receivers, these elite wide receivers.
I'm gonna quote Isaiah Hall on this real quick.
Okay,
Michigan has the chance to do the funniest thing ever.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
It's only LSU.
Yeah. Okay, y'all. If we stand pat, how we gonna look? If y'all be okay with that, if we just stand pat, we don't get nobody else.
I need a wide receiver.
I mean, I think we'd be fine, but I think we'd be better if we can get another wide receiver, whether it's depth or step up and take that number one spot.
I need a starter. I don't need a depth guy.
I see a lot of people saying that they think that Fred Moore's going to really step up this year.
I'm not going to say he can't. Like, we have a wide receiver now. We now have an offensive coordinator. It's possible, but like, I need another guy, bro. And
as it stands right now, who are the starters? Would it be Moore, McCauley, and Simpson?
So here's how I think it would be. So McCauley at the X, Morgan at the Y, or Simpson at the Y. So they're going to battle it out.
I think Simpson's going to beat him out, man.
Maybe. And then Marsh and Fred Moore are going to battle at the Z. So it's going to be Fred Moore, Andrew Marsh, Simpson, and Morgan.
Where do you see Kendrick Bell slotting in? Because they like to use him a lot last year.
He's an X. I mean, I don't see him starting over McCauley. I just don't.
But like, okay, so if you let's say Kendrick Bell gets the second string on the depth chart behind McCauley, what do you think the snap distribution will be between those two?
I'm sorry, I was reading GT's super chat. Please start your question again.
No, I was just asking, like, how much of a snap distribution do you think you'll see between McCauley and Bell if, let's say, Bell gets that number 2 spot behind McCauley? Because I feel like they like to get him in games a lot last year.
Yeah, but they use Kendrick Bell for like running schemes. I mean, I think it'd be something like 70-30 or 65-35.
Yeah, about 30%.
Yeah.
Of the snaps. Yeah. And to be honest, that'd be good.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Hating that.
Because now you rotating your wide receivers.
Go ahead. No, go on, Kim. No, you go ahead, Kim. You're right. Go on.
Because, that'll be good. So that means everybody getting involved early. So when it comes to big games, and if we do have a hiccup, they are used to the game speed. because they've been getting in. It ain't been for a long time, but they get in. And I think that was our concern of last year, not getting the players in. And you
TJ,
saw in the end of the season when the players did get in, look what happened.
Right.
where do you have Jamar Browder listed?
All right, so I have Jamar Browder. So because he's a freshman, right? I have Jamar Browder behind Donovan McCulley, behind Amarion Walker, Peyton O'Leary, and Kendrick Bell.
Damn.
Yeah,
See,
and to be honest with you, he's battling with Jacob Washington, our other freshman, who's ranked higher. They'll battle it out. You know, it's just they're freshmen, so like
I could see him rising
earn the
like
rep.
that, though. I also wonder. Do you think that Peyton O'Leary is able to step up now, or I mean, people have been talking about him for years.
Dude,
Hey,
bro. To be honest, everything is on the table because we have a quarterback and an offensive coordinator. We can actually see what these guys are capable of now.
Yeah.
You know, like it's hard to call. I mean, truthfully, you know, to West Quad's question, bro, Jamar Browder is probably going to surpass Peyton O'Leary. But as it stands, because it's only 3 weeks into spring ball, I'm sure Jamar Browder's at the bottom of the depth chart, you know.
If O'Leary only gives us that catch against Ohio State, then he's giving us enough. I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, dude, he ain't wrong.
I mean, that catch earned him a scholarship.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, that'd be good
We got
enough
to
for
cut
me.
down to we got to cut like 19 kids. I don't even know how they're going to
Yeah,
do it.
but I mean, they wouldn't have given him a from walk on to scholarship if they were just going to cut him. I don't think.
Yeah, maybe. You're probably right.
Hey, so I'm asking y'all: do you think we need a number one guy, or
need one? No, I'd like to.
I don't think we're going to pull a number one. I mean, I'd love to, but I don't think we just need another dude who can be a 2 or a 3.
Hey, did you see that thing I sent to the group chat earlier? You think we dodged a bullet with that Nitro Tuggle thing?
No, I just think that's the culture in Georgia, bro.
No, I'll tell you where we did dodge a bullet. That kid that went to Washington from Texas.
Oh yeah.
Jonte Cook.
Jonte Cook, yes.
And he's not even on the roster right now. He's just a free agent, like this is the NFL.
What happened? Do you know what happened?
Yeah, he got kicked out of Washington. I think somebody said he stole something.
Oh my God, for real?
It's like, bro, you can't do that when you've been on the team for years, let alone if you just got there.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about terrible fucking first impression.
Wait, is that the kid they got videotape on breaking into that place?
Yeah, I think so.
Dude. Yeah, all right. All right, let's read a super chat. So we got GT $5 super chat. How long before Buckeye Scoop claims the Weiss hacked into Larry Ellison's bank account to pay for Bryson and Ty Haywood? I mean, has he not already? I'm surprised that's not already an article on his website, or I'm surprised he hasn't made a video on it.
Bro, they're still trying to connect like Weiss and the whole thing.
Bro,
like, bro, let it
another
go.
L for the scoop. Another L for the scoop. Like we've been saying the whole time, like Weiss had nothing to do with it. Now I'll tell you this though. So, and I mentioned it a little bit in the video. I think on my end, I was told he hacked into Cade McNamara and Eric All's emails to prove tampering, and that's what he told Michigan. Obviously, it was way more than that. Obviously.
Yeah.
Hey, TJ.
That's what he told Michigan when the FBI raided his shit. What?
Did JD Pickell go to Michigan or something?
No.
Because he is like super high on Michigan all the time.
Okay,
he just posted a random tweet with the video of Bryce Underwood earlier today. Trolling Ryan Day. He said Bryce Underwood and Ryan Day, the current leaders in the clubhouse for the best spiral of spring ball.
I don't see. This is on Twitter.
I sent it to you. I DM'd it to you. It's hilarious. Like, listen, I love JD Pickell, but he is super high on Michigan, and he has been for.
You know what I think it is? It's the same reason why Buckeye Scoop is always talking about. It's for the views, bro.
That's right. That's what I was just going to tell you. So here's the deal, right? Because I'm in the content game. There is a significant difference between content with Bryce Underwood and not. And something really weird's going on with YouTube's algorithm where college football in general across the board is not getting pushed to viewers. And it's because YouTube changed their algorithm in January or for 2025. And it is my opinion, because I looked at On3's videos, the way they try and frame Michigan content, they know it gets the views. And if you look at some of the other schools that they cover, it does not get the views. Like they're just trying to, I don't want to say clickbait, but they're just trying to create content they know will generate views because YouTube has made it harder. Because so we have analytics for the network for like the last 5 years, and it's very obvious that things are different. Let's just put it that way. Because we track views, we track subscriptions, we obviously track revenue, and even like for this Michigan channel, my videos are hitting half the numbers they were hitting. Half the numbers in freaking March. And I guarantee you, once football season picks up, this shit's about to go back up.
All right,
but
bro, I'll stop calling in. I'm sorry.
But if we look up, but if we look at last year's numbers, I was hitting, so it's just really interesting to see. It's just the algorithm's not pushing. To be honest, I think YouTube's more focused on political shit because it's hot.
Yeah.
And they just don't think college football is in season, which I mean, technically it's not, but I hate their new algorithm. Anyways,
I'm just saying, JD's been on Michigan for way before we got Bryce. Like,
bro,
a year ago, I remember watching his videos, and he was always positive about Michigan.
Check this out. I'll show you. Watch this. If we go to On3's page, I'll just show you. And we'll get to our next callers here. I know we're kind of bullshitting a little bit.
It's the off season. What are we supposed to do?
Right.
I like JD Pickell. All right.
I like JD Pickell too. I'm a fan of JD Pickell. I don't have anything against AJ. All right, let me hit this.
He's the only person I like it on 3.
All right.
But it feels like every other video he does is something hyping up Michigan.
Hold up. Wolverine casual. And Juju, I'm gonna pull you up next. I know you're having technical issues. Did you see Shamari Earl's weigh in? Totally insane. 6'2", 203, 10'7", 100-meter.
Wink is high on him too.
Listen, yeah, I mean, there's some speculation that Shamari Earls will have playing time his freshman year.
I think he'll be the first one off the bench in that corner rotation.
Hey, remember who told you first? Not that was a great, easy, wasn't a hard call to make, but I've been in on the Earls train.
I think it'll be Jair Hill and Zeke Berry, and I think the first one in off of the bench for the rotation with them is going to be Earls.
All right, Cam, give us your final thoughts here, my friend.
All right, man. I just want to see that we had an upgrade in spring ball, and then after that, I'll go from there. I like you guys. Let's go blue for the game tonight. I'm out.
Blue, man. Take it easy.
All right, Cam.
Yep. Cam.
You see Doreen put in the chat that Tennessee's about to win?
Who they playing?
Yeah, let's do an update. Let's look. Let's do a score update. So here we go. We got score update. Let me refresh the page here. All right. So Kansas better figure it out. Texas A&M's up, which is good for me. Drake's up, which is good for me. Okay, Tennessee won, which is good for me. Okay, so we're good. I'm batting almost 1,000 today, but except Clemson, because Clemson's dumb. Look at this shit.
Who did they play? They lost to McNeese. Yeah.
McNeese. Yeah. And to be honest, that game was not close, man. That game was not close. It just, turned out
at the end.
All right, I'm gonna pull Juju up. Here, and then all right. So here's the cues because Nick's asking. So we got Juju, then we got Timothy, then we got you, Nick, and then all right. So that's where we'll be at. So let's get Juju in the fucking house. What up, Juju?
What up,
bro? What's good, man? What's good?
Fuck, where you been, bro?
I've been working, bro.
I ain't mad at that. Get your money.
You feel me? What's the word? What we talking about? I've been muted.
Well, we can talk about Weiss if you want to go down that path. We're talking about spring ball. We're talking about this game tonight, which should be an interesting game.
We can go to spring ball. I know you seen bro. I know you seen Moten at 6'6", 295 already. I know you seen that shit.
Mo who?
Travis Moten.
Oh, Moten.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see. I mean, I saw a lot of them. I didn't remember it, but I mean, that's good though. I mean,
that's a good pull.
You know what surprised me, bro? You know what surprised me was the Damon Payne. He's only 305.
Where did you want him at?
Well, where's he gonna play? Because Rayshon Benny and Trey Williams played the 3 tech. Where's Damon Payne gonna? I wanted him to be a 0 tech. I wanted him to beef up to like 330.
Bro, Rayshawn is like stayed steady at 295 his whole career.
Yeah. I mean, we
Let's see
got
if I can get
the
the
whole
weights.
summer.
Let me see if I can get the weights again. Let's look at
Bro,
them.
do you want to know which one really surprised me as a freshman, like in the bad way, was Woo. He was only 200 pounds.
Yeah.
I was
He's been injured. He's been injured.
I was expecting him to make a little bit of a mark. I mean, he's gonna jump probably 20 pounds between now.
Yeah, he'll get his weight quick, bro, because he was probably already 215 or like 210. He's been injured since like I think September.
Okay, I got a question for because I've been hearing like little bits and pieces about running back room. Me like personally, I think Jasper Parker's finna jump a lot of people, and I don't think. I know he's a friend of the show and shout out to his pop.
No, you're fine. You're good.
I don't think Capon's gonna see the field, bro. I think I hope he does, but
yeah,
I think he will because I think he's such a unique fit for Chip Lindsey's offense.
And get him in the special teams right away.
That's what I'm saying.
Like we gotta let our speedsters run around the field. Like we lack that for the better part of 4 years.
Yeah. So in my opinion, you got to put Capana at kick return, punt return, and then I would like to see Capana used in like a specialty role on like screens, quick passes, maybe a nice halfback draw. Though they might call that because they're like, he's not blocking for the quarterback, so they might be able to call that. But there's got to be ways you can utilize that kid because he does have a skill set no other running back has.
Yeah, third down receiving back, he'd be perfect in Lindsey's offense for that.
I mean, here's my theory though, because I have a feeling that we're gonna have multiple transfers in the backfield after this year, because I don't think Haynes is just gonna be here 1 year. I think Jordan Marshall and Haynes are gonna get some pretty good carries. I know a lot of people have belief on it's not gonna be 50-50. I think it's gonna be 55-45, whether you want it to be which way. Yeah. I think they're both really talented. If I had to lean one, might lean Haynes for the experience.
Yeah, I think so.
But I don't think it's my belief that both of them. I think we're gonna get him 2 years.
Get Haynes for 2 years,
just because I think his production sharing carries with Jordan. They're both too good to keep off the field.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying. That makes sense.
Well, I don't think it's gonna be. Honestly, so here's my theory, Juju. I don't know if you've been hearing me on this or. I think it's gonna be about like a 60-40 split. I think Justice Haynes is gonna be the alpha.
Bro, people don't understand. As a freshman, Haynes was averaging 6 yards per carry against us, against that fucking defense in the Rose Bowl.
Dude. I think he's just plus Marshall's a bit younger. I just think Haynes is gonna be the dude.
I think you're underselling Marshall though, man. I think he's.
I'm with Kinetic because the way he fell forward every time against Alabama, I was like, yeah, I like that.
Bro, we need to like take that.
I think as the year
all I'm asking for is that we run more 2 running back sets with both of them in the backfield.
Yeah.
I'll be down with that too.
I don't know. I mean, to me, that doesn't quite make a lot of sense because they're so similar.
Yeah, but if they're both on the field and if they're both in the backfield, especially with Bryce, the defense has to account for all 3 of them.
Yeah. The thing is, I don't want to take what you call off the field though. The fullback.
You want to take Brett off?
Bredesen.
Yeah, I don't want to take Bredesen off at all. Bredesen moves asses. Like when he's out there, somebody's.
But I'm saying you still gotta rotate him if you want him fresh by the end of the game. So like. There's going to be room for two running back sets when he's got to come off the field, if nothing else.
It's going to be interesting to see how Chip does it because you got Brad and you got 2 elite backs, in my opinion. I think both of them are going to be real good. I'm not too high on Ben Hall. I think he's overweight a little bit. Anything after the top two that we have, Jasper Parker, I think is next in line. I think, like I said, he's a freak.
So I'm with you that I think Jasper Parker. I think we stole one.
Bro, 6 foot. He's already 205 pounds. Like
he is a 38-inch vertical. Because like they just verticals. Saw that shit, bro. Him and Jacob Washington, my guy, had it. 38-inch vertical. Let me see if I can find those videos.
Nah, it's ridiculous. Bro got up, and he catch out of the backfield.
Bro, and his film was so good, and he dominated like all the. Oh fuck, dude.
He's twitchy. That's
bro. You know what I hate about fucking Twitter, bro? I typed in Jasper Parker, and of course some gay shit.
Really?
Yeah, don't do
hey,
it.
yo,
Don't type Jasper Parker.
bro. Hey, look, I've typed in some less innocuous shit, more innocuous than that. Like, bro, why did that just pop up? Like, whoa, nobody was looking for that, bro.
So yeah, this
My
is
God.
Jasper Parker. This is your running back.
Bro, he got a
Fuck-
college
fuck-
body already, Paul.
Yeah, I know, dude. He's got a good frame. Fucking
He
that's
look like,
stupid.
bro, he looks like Marshall coming out. He's just a
Yeah.
little bit bigger. Pause.
Yeah, we got one. We got one.
What's up with
Oh, yeah.
everyone freaking out about this Underwood situation? I think it's pretty easy.
What do you mean? All right, talk to us.
I think the decision is pretty easy. I think you just start him.
You just start him. You got no concerns about the offensive line?
Okay, I mean they gotta go out and prove it, but this is my theory. Like this year is a stepping stone. We all know that we not gonna make a big push this year. I mean, let's keep it real.
Do you think we're a playoff
This is
team?
the first year of our offense. Our defense is gonna be great again.
Don't tell me that. I'm all in.
This is a stepping stone for me. I think 26 is the year we make a push. That's my opinion.
All right, Kansas.
I don't disagree with you, but
All
I
right,
gotta
so-
agree with VJ in the chat, man. I like Jasper Parker, but I don't think he's going to get a lot of playing time this year. We're so stacked in that room right
No,
now.
I don't think
He's not an early enrollee, so like we don't have a. It's not like we're real thin at the position that we need to have him play early.
No, he'll
I think they
redshirt.
can take both. They can both take shirts. Him and Johnson.
Yeah, honestly, I would. Looking at Marshall and Haynes both there for at least 1 or 2 more years.
I mean, look at our running back class that might come in. Like that's my opinion. Like where is Capana where is he gonna play?
He's
like I said, third down receiving back out of the backfield, screens
that makes it
and
obvious though.
screens and gadgets. Not always, because so it was obvious last season when we were doing stuff like that because it was only Samaj, but now we got Samaj, we got Simpson, and we got Capana on there on third. You bring 2 of them in on third downs with the other weapons that we have, and Bryce is there. It's not going to be that obvious where we're going.
I think they utilize him as an offensive weapon, Juju. Like
no, I get it.
You know,
I 100% get it. Also, if you look at the film, I mean, I went back and watched it again. Even the painful losses, our wide receivers are open. They're open, bro.
That's why
They're
Samaj
fucking
is always
open, bro.
pissed off.
I know.
Samaj is out there
Alex
jumping
Orgy, Davis
around.
Warren couldn't fucking find him. I know.
Like we got guys that can go.
Yeah, I think it's better than we think it is, but I mean, we don't have any alphas though. I don't think. Maybe Andrew Marsh might be one. He might be an alpha. But here, let's hit the super chat. Let me hit the super chat. So 999 JRM, gentlemen, absolutely love the recruiting vids. Fuck Ohio. Which recruit excites you the most for 2026? Shit, I think I got a new one. I'm interested in everyone else's thoughts on this. Hold on. Next season, what's your record prediction being realistic?
You already know mine.
I believe all right, so here's the deal. I'm going to ask you guys, what recruit excites you the most? I have a new one, by the way.
You know who mine is.
Mine's
Hold
easy.
on.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to ask you guys for record prediction. So here, Kinetic, go first. What recruit excites you the most?
I got to go with my boy. Like I brought him onto the Maze Madman show, and I've kept in contact with him, and every time I talk to him,
Krempin?
Yeah, Zayden Krempin. I like the kid, man. I think he's everything that we want at Michigan, and he's a beast on the offensive line.
Bro, we just interviewed, and so we're filling our LSU channel. We got this guy who covers LSU recruiting. LSU's working on Krempin now. You know that, right?
Is he this class? The 26?
Yeah, Zayden Krimpin's 26. Yep.
Yeah,
and so he was telling me LSU's pushing real hard for Krempin. We'll see them.
They are, but I'm telling you, like he's heavily leaning.
Yeah, but Krimpin's from Texas, right? So you got that LSU regional,
Yeah.
Something to watch. He's aware because when I interviewed him, it was Monday. Krimpin was in Ann Arbor on Monday.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of teams pushing for him, but and this isn't any information he's given me, but based on the conversations I've had with him, I think right now it's Michigan and Texas at the top.
Okay.
And SMU. SMU is there because they were the first ones that offered him.
Juju, who do you got? What recruit excites you the most?
That's so easy, bro. I know it's under Travis Moten, bro. Like
no, 2026.
No,
2026
targets.
I thought you meant the incoming freshman.
No,
class.
2026.
No, it's 26 targets or commits.
Ooh, that's interesting. That's a good one. You come back to me because I'm thinking.
All right, West Quad, what do you got?
Okay, I mean he's not a commit yet, but I really like Osborne. I like Javier Osborne out of Texas.
You like him more than Hyder?
I do not like him more than Hyder, but I like him. I mean, but because you just told me that George is creeping up, so kind of put a
Well, we'll
damper on
see.
my.
Let's let Michigan get a visit though. So Michigan's supposed to get a visit with Hyder on. I got it right here. April. Shit, hold up. June 13th to the 15th. So, and he's gonna make a summer decision. So we're gonna get him for an official visit.
Give me both. Give me Sonic and Knuckles. Then I want both. I
Bro,
want both the running backs.
That's where I'm at. All right. So for me, the recruit that's exciting me the most, and there was a post about it actually. Let's see if I can find it. My guy here said, "Fuck, I can't find it." Oh yeah, right here. Carter Meadows. Carter Meadows is my new favorite exciting recruit. Number 6 player in the nation, 5-star, 6'6" edge. Kid has the frame to be a 260 pound monster. This is my current number 1 target for us. He fits us. He's an academic kid. He's looking at Stanford. You know, Stanford's, I don't know if anyone saw what their head coach is going through, but that's some shit. So it's looking like it's not going to be Stanford.
Wait a minute. Go.
Northwestern.
What's that about Stanford?
So apparently, like, there's some issues with some female, like, staffers. He was being like,
"No, you can ask Stanford."
Oh, the old Mel Tucker.
Yeah, I don't know if it was that far. I don't know if it went that far, but you know, it's like some shit, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's their head coach. So I think that's probably out of the picture. Northwestern's not competing with us. So
even if Stanford was in, I mean, it's a no-brainer. Like there's no way we lose on that recruitment.
That's the same way I felt about Babalola. Like, oh, Stanford's in there. Like, nah, bro, this ain't your dad's Stanford. Actually, this ain't your older brother's Stanford, because they've kind of been off for a while.
Yeah, so I'm all in. Juju, do you have a guy now?
Yeah, I think that as I'm looking, obviously the board's early. There's gonna be some people that pop up, rise, but I think he's in our backyard, and that's CJ Sadler. I think he has the dynamic. Like, he reminds me of Mikey. He reminds me of Mikey the way he can play both sides. I think they're gonna use him offense more, but I wouldn't be surprised if he finds a home on defense. Like, I think he's that. His frame reminds me of him. So.
That's interesting. That's actually really good. That's actually really good. You're not wrong. The Mikey comparison's legit. I mean, CJ Sadler's a better prospect coming out of high school than Mikey, but
without a doubt.
He does want to play both sides. He said that's what he wants. So, all right, record predictions for 2026. And by the way, we have reached the hour. We're 50 away from a second hour. We will finish our phone calls. We got 3 more phone calls. We will finish those. Give me a record prediction, Kinetic.
Oh, and come back to me. I need to pull up the
Juju
schedule again.
I think anything under, even with the new offense, anything under 10-2, I'm disappointed. That all
right. So you think we could be a playoff team? Because before you were like, this is the step.
Okay,
Oklahoma,
but is that 10-2 with starting Bryce from day one, or doing the Mikey Keene to Bryce transition?
Whatever you believe is going to happen.
Look, it don't matter if you don't mark 10-2 with the upgrades, with the defense that's coming in. With that schedule, I think there's only 3 games to me. Oklahoma early, they lost a lot, but that's on the road. Nebraska, they improved. And then Ohio State at the end of the year, but we'll have things figured out, and we get them at the crib. So if you ain't 10-2 and knocking on the door, to me, I'm disappointed.
Me too. I'm 10-2.
I feel like if you're one of the people that wants him to start Bryce from day one, and we have 3 losses, 4 losses because he started a true freshman, I don't feel like you can be disappointed in that, because that's the game that you play starting a true freshman.
Okay, but Kinetic, I think our run game alone, I think our offensive line is going to be upgraded. They're not going to be as bad. What game alone scares you?
The ones that I think are losable. I'm not saying I think we're going to lose, but on the road at Oklahoma, on the road at Nebraska, week 2 and week 4. Especially with a true freshman quarterback. I've said it 1,000 times on here. With a true freshman quarterback in the first month of his first season on the road at those 2 stadiums, I don't like it.
Well, how do you feel about our defense?
I mean, I think our defense is going to be fine. I just think those are losable games.
No, I'm just trying to get where your head at. Like, so I know Nebraska, they lost their defensive coordinator, right? That was their biggest piece. So on their offense, what on their offense scares you?
You mean on the offense for Nebraska?
Yeah.
I mean, it's Dylan Raiola, man. Dude's a stud. Yeah. And they brought in the offensive coordinator. And as soon as they brought in,
listen, he's talented, but he didn't have a good year.
No, but as soon as they brought in the offensive coordinator, it opened up.
I just
They
think him
switched
against-
offensive
him against
coordinators
Wink
late
is
in the
just-
season,
Him
and
against Wink is just a miss. I don't know.
I
But
mean,
it's at
maybe.
Nebraska, so I get it.
But I'm not so much worried about that matchup. I'm worried about a true freshman in Lincoln, week 4 of his freshman year. That's what I'm worried about. But I think Oklahoma and Nebraska are losable. And then I think it's always kind of anything can happen with Michigan State and Ohio State.
I'm not gonna lie, I ain't worried about USC.
So,
bro.
I'm not- I'm not really
totally
worried about
bitched them
USC
without a
other than
passing
that it's
game.
on the road, but I don't think we'd lose to them.
Yeah.
I mean,
What
now if
squad-
I'm saying what I think we're looking at 2 to 3 losses, so at most.
I got a 10-2 floor and 12-0 being possible.
Damn. Gotcha.
Hey, look,
12.
I got
12-0 is
11-1
possible, bro. I know it
pricing.
sounds homerish, but our backfield is gonna be elite.
But if
Now-
I'm predicting a win-loss record, I'm going to say 1 loss.
I don't
All right, I'm 10-2, and I don't think anything above 10-2 is like gonna be hard. I think 10-2.
I think we could. I think we our most likely loss is one of those 2 early season games on the road. I think that USC will play us tough because we're in their stadium, but I think we win. I think Michigan State. I just think they're a mess right now, and I think we beat Ohio State at home, and those are the only games that are potential losses.
So we all got 10-2 as the floor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I mean,
again,
that's my ceiling. 10-2 is my ceiling.
I'd say 10-1's the ceiling, 10-2's the floor. But
I know.
I just want to caution people: if we start a true freshman, you cannot say fire Sharon if he has 3 losses.
No one's saying.
Of course.
Oh no,
but I
3 losses gets us in the playoffs.
don't think with that
Yeah.
schedule. I don't think with that schedule.
Yeah.
I mean, every year is different, obviously, but I'm just taking it back to last year. We had the worst offense in P4, and with that tough schedule we had, we were in every single game, minus Texas. We were 1 possession away from being a 1 possession game with Oregon with no offense.
True.
Now you upgrade that. Whether our floor and ceiling is raised at the quarterback position, our floor at the O-line position is raised. To me, you got more talent in there. The ceiling is raised in there. The wide receiver room, you add a couple additions. I'm expecting another addition this spring, but I ain't gonna talk about that. I don't know.
Well,
TJ,
you could tell me. You could DM me that, Juju.
I'm expecting some. Obviously, I'm expecting.
Put it in the private chat. We won't spoil it.
Yeah, I'm with it.
But
You could DM me.
But what my point is, like, outside of an early game at Oklahoma, like, y'all don't think that Nebraska, obviously USC is one, but y'all don't think like if Bryce is really that dude.
My problem isn't so much my problem isn't so much the team that we're playing, because all 3 of those teams that I talked about for the road games, USC, Nebraska, and Oklahoma, all 3 of them have major problems, major holes. They're rebuilding in some aspect.
Oh yeah, Oklahoma.
For me, it's the fact, and West Squad can speak to this. Winning on the road in college football in major stadiums is one of the hardest things to do.
No, for sure.
And to ask a true freshman quarterback to do it,
Agreed.
that's where my uncertainty comes in.
I guess
I think we lean on the run game in those games, though, and that's. I mean, just ask him. Ask him to be proficient on 3rd down, just like we asked JJ.
Yeah, and I'm not saying he can't do it.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that's what gives me uncertainty on it.
Like, I understand your concern. I guess where I waver is our defense last year. Obviously, we don't have the top talent this year, but our defense is deeper, and they carried it. You got everyone coming back. Like, you got day 2 guys, and you got more depth. I guess our defense always travels. In another year under Wink, I just think that they're going to carry us so our offense can figure it out.
And no, I understand that in those games, the smart thing to do, whether we have Mikey Keene or Bryce Underwood in there or whoever, is to lean on the run game. But inevitably, there's going to be 3rd down and long, where the quarterback has to step up and make a throw and do the stuff that JJ did when he was here. And to do that on the road in Lincoln or in Norman or out at USC, that's a tough thing to ask for a true freshman to be able to step up and do in those moments, especially early on in his first season.
And
Oklahoma. All right, boys. We got to wrap it.
I got one more question for you, TJ.
All right, Juju, go.
since I don't think Rob Moore's gonna be ready for the start of the season, what do you guys think your depth is?
All right, so that's such an interesting question because I mean, apparently Rod Moore's not even running yet.
No, I don't think he's gonna be ready till like week 4.
Bro, I'll tell you right now, that's a bad injury, dude.
And they fucked up the surgery. So
That's bad. I mean,
That's
I mean,
what
like,
happened.
I'll be real with you boys. If he's not even running yet, we could be like, I don't have no intel on this, but like, he may not play again, bro.
I think he'll play. I think he'll be
Hey,
ready
man.
by the start of the season, but I don't think he'll be up to full speed and
An ACL should not
until
be
like
this.
week
All I'm
until
gonna
week
say
5
is,
or 6.
look, all I'm gonna say is that Mason Curtis coming along is gonna be
Yeah.
ready.
So all right, so what do I have at safety? So I got TJ Metcalf at 1, and I got Brandon Hillman at the other, but Mason Curtis behind that.
Look,
And
I'm just
Brandon Hillman
saying.
might play nickel.
I'm just saying the things that I'm hearing too. I need y'all gotta be prepared because I don't think he's going. You know, I'm looking till after the bye week. I'll be shocked. Like,
Well, listen, I just hope he plays again. Fuck it, you know, because like I'm getting worried now.
you
Like,
probably
now,
bro.
my worries now hitting because he's not even running yet. That's a problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look, the shit I heard, like his surgery. Did
Well,
not
I know
go
they. I know. Well, I heard that he had a pretty bad setback in October. So I heard that, and that's when we told everybody that he was coming back when it was apparently some secret. Which no way. Like I don't know what the fuck that was about because it was quite obvious he was coming back in October. So I don't know.
So you got Metcalf and
I got Metcalf and Brandon Hillman starting, but Mason Curtis has. I mean, I don't see why he
Where
can't.
you got Mangum at this year?
probably definitely on the 2D.
I got Mangum behind Metcalf. You know,
Okay.
Mangum still has 2 more years of eligibility.
Yeah, I'm not concerned of any depth spot but linebacker. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not concerned. You're concerned about depth at linebacker? I'm not concerned about depth at linebacker.
I mean,
Nickel's my concern.
Did you see where Bowles came in at? Only 220. I was like,
Was there
Yeah,
only
but there's-
220?
There's enough time to correct that betwing now and the season.
Well, bro, you got
220 is good
Cole
enough.
Sullivan
Make
and Jimmy
impact.
Reuter.
Huh?
You got Jimmy Reuter, dude, and Cole Sullivan behind.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. Jimmy Roll is great in run cover, but that man is lost.
I mean, who do we got? We got Houseman, we got Barham, we got Bowles, we got Roller,
Sullivan.
we got Sullivan. Yeah, we got
And then you
I
got
like
Jason
Boateng.
Hood and Hewlett. Jason Hood and Hewlett.
Yeah,
I'm just I was expecting bro from Georgia to come in and really make something happen on that 2D, but it's looking like he's a little bit light. So I think he's gonna take.
Well, dude, he'll probably gain 10 pounds this summer, bro. They typically
Yeah, I
do.
know, but we both know there's a difference between gaining that and you work out just like
don't forget
sustaining and
who's the
learning your
other-
body at that weight.
who's the other
Can I be
freshman that
honest,
we got? Taylor.
Chase,
Fuck,
he
Nick.
not-
Call back, Nick. I want to talk to you. Call back. Fucking dude, I'll be real with you. I don't know how they do these gains because I do work out. And
That's what I'm saying.
some of these gains they make.
20 pounds and
Listen, I think
not normal.
I think the
That's not normal.
concern for weight should be more on Owusu than Troy Bowles.
Well, he's gonna redshirt probably.
Yeah, bro. There's
You
no
don't
way.
think
He's,
Woo's gonna play?
200 pounds. Gaining that much weight in like a couple months and then going to playing. Like I don't think people
You got-
understand.
You got dudes doing like 30-pound, 40-pound gains in like 4 months. That ain't normal, bro.
But you gotta learn how to play it that weight. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, there's a difference.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. All right, Juju. Well, we're gonna get you out of here. Any last thoughts before we get you out of here?
Godspeed to Mikey King, bro. He's a midget, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, fair enough. All right. Hey, we're gonna be doing before the season starts, probably actually when camp starts, I'm gonna make an Excel sheet of like where everybody stands on the Mikey Keene Bryce Underwood battle. Not that you want Mikey Keene to start, but just who you think is gonna start snap one, game
All right.
one. We're gonna do
Well, I'm
we're
going to
do
be the first one to say this now, like I did last year with Tuttle. 2026, Mikey Keene will join Jack Tuttle on our coaching staff.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's an easy call. I think
Yeah,
that's
bro.
why-
That boy
I
at
think- to be
GA.
honest,
Bryce
I think
can't
that's
be a
why he's
GA.
here.
No, hey, Tuttle ain't even a GA. They gave him full on assistant
All right.
coach.
What the fuck?
He's assistant. What is it? Assistant wide receivers coach.
Yeah.
He's not
All
even
right.
a GA, but he's been in college 8 years.
No,
All right, boys. Hey, we gotta get to our next callers, boys. We gotta get to our next callers. All right,
All right,
Juju,
bro.
get at me, bro. You've been missing, dog. We missed you. Peace out, my friend.
Got you, bro.
Hey, wait, hold up. You're going to spring game, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you at spring
See you
game.
there, man.
You guys are being there?
Yes, sir. We're gonna be there. Yeah, we'll
Dude,
be
we're
there.
doing a whole
Did you
thing.
say
We're
what
doing a
time?
whole thing that weekend there.
Did you say
What,
what
Juju?
time? I'm gonna be there mad early.
Fucking, I don't know. Text me your number and shit. We'll talk.
Yeah,
All right,
some of us are getting in that, getting down there like Thursday. We're gonna be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday part.
Yeah, we'll be there Friday, Saturday, and
Yeah, I got a buddy that stays around A2, so I'll just go with him.
Yeah, just hit us up, man.
All
all
right,
right, Juju. We'll see you, man. Peace.
all right, bro.
Dope. All right, let me get these super chats. Then we're gonna bring Timothy up. He's been waiting very patiently, and then we got Nick after that, and then we got Marmar, and then that is it. Unless we can get $45 more in the house. All right, so we got Wolverine Casual wants to know our offensive line. What does it look like? I feel like it could be catastrophic. Going man by man, who we got starting. So I have Evan Link at left tackle, Lawrence Tatar left guard, Greg Crippen at center, El Hadi at right guard, and Andrew Sprague at right tackle. I will say I've heard an interesting idea. And the interesting idea is moving Evan Link to left guard and putting Blake Frazier at left tackle, or moving or moving Andrew Sprague to left tackle. Although I just heard they're actually pretty locked in at keeping him at right tackle. But you could move Andrew Sprague to left tackle, which is actually probably his natural position because of his size and his length, and then having Blake Frazier be your right tackle. They have.
I honestly really like that, but I also think Afobe's going to press for a starting position at the other.
I was going to say I've seen what TJ said, except it was moving Link to left guard and Afobe at left tackle.
See, I haven't seen him at tackle, but I think he'll push for a starting spot, whether it's left guard or left tackle. I think Afobe's going to push for a spot.
Kansas is about to fuck me, bro.
I think the OL and the DL will be key, obviously, and I think they'll both be better though. So that's why I'm so all in on this season. Like 10-2 is the floor. I'm not trying to hear 9-3. I know that's possible, but I think we go to the playoffs next year.
I mean, I don't think we go. I don't think we have 3 losses. I just want to caution people about you're rolling the dice with the 2 freshmen.
No, I'm with you on that.
This is a joke, bro. Kansas is a fucking joke. Anyways, all right, GT, $5 super chat. Who would you guys rather be tonight? Buckeye Scoop's credibility manager or Matt Weiss's lawyer? Shit.
I mean, I definitely rather look. Buckeye Scoop's in the toilet, but they're not about to go to jail. So
I mean, Matt Weiss's lawyer is making money though. I guess Matt Weiss's lawyer because he's about to make some bank, bro. He's got a hell of a
true. Oh yeah, that says his lawyer, not him. Okay.
Yeah. Matt Weiss's lawyer is still sleeping just fine in his house.
Oh yeah, the lawyer for sure.
Tough case though. Good luck. All right, so let's get to our next call. We got Timothy Redmond waiting patiently as hell. He's got some breaking news to tell us. Timothy.
Yeah. Hey, real quick. Before Timothy goes.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a quick question?
What Kinetic?
I started. Brody Jennings, we keeping him?
I set up my
he's visiting
my yard stream.
Your stream yard?
Uh-huh. And
you did your first live, huh?
Yeah.
How'd it go?
Good bull win. He joined.
Oh, B-Dub. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to find your YouTube. I'll pull it up.
Pull his channel up. I subbed to it last time when it came up, but pull it up.
What's it called again?
The Thunder. It's at the bottom of my screen.
The Thunder Redmond Michigan football show.
All right.
Every single time I looked at my schedule. Why are we playing the Nebraska and in Maryland on the road? The last time that we played them, we played them on the road. So they should be coming to the big house, but they not.
That's the Big Ten. We've had that happen a few times where we had to play back to backs. When we play somebody, we had to play on back to back.
We gotta play Purdue at home again, but
hey Timothy,
what's up, man?
Yeah,
Timothy, I'm looking at your bio. You got me and John Diadamo here, huh?
Yeah,
my man, bro. I didn't know. That's cool. Thank you. That was nice of you.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I'm reading it right now. I see we're on here. Oh, that's cool. Hey, who did your logo? That's cool.
I done it myself.
You did that yourself?
Yeah.
Impressive, bro. No bullshit. That's cool. Very cool. So how you liking making content?
It's cool. Some people at my school they told me that I should do this. I should do this.
what if you don't mind? Actually, never mind. Don't worry about it. I was gonna ask you where you go to school, but don't do that. Don't put that out there. Well, that's cool, man. I'm glad you're having fun with it.
Yes, sir.
Hey, did you make this AI photo of this crazy Michigan room right here?
Yeah.
That looks badass. At first, I thought it was your room.
No.
Yeah, I
But
see.
right there go the first live stream.
Okay.
Right here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we got couch talks. What, you sitting back? Oh, he's passionate, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I never checked this out after the stream.
That's funny, bro. All right, well, Michigan community, subscribe to our boys.
Wait a minute. Keep going. You about to see the other guy.
Oh, you got okay. Oh, you got beat up.
Yeah.
Good for beat up, bro. All right, that's cool. That's cool.
Hey, we need to come
No
together
shirts,
as a community and get B-Dub some shirts.
Nah, that's beat up character, bro.
That man is always nude.
B-Dub. I love B-Dub, man.
Just get him some shirts with that bare chest image on it.
Right.
That's hilarious.
He told me that that Fox they ruined Penn State whiteout game.
They ruined the Penn State whiteout game.
Uh-huh.
All right, not. Oh, I got to interrupt, Timothy. Kansas sucks. I took another loss. F Kansas.
Kansas lost to who?
They lost to Arkansas, and you know what, man? I'll be honest. Part of me was, man. Oh well, I can't do nothing about it now.
Bracket busted.
You wish
No,
you could go
I'm
back
still
and
good money.
make that
I'm still
switch,
good money. I got
TH?
Texas A&M winning. I got Drake winning. That's an upset. I'm gonna get that one. 12 minutes to go though, and then I got
What's the
UCLA
closest
over
game
Utah.
right now?
The closest, like what's close to finishing? It's the
Yeah.
Yale Texas A&M game.
I wonder if
That's what I'm watching
Hunter
right now.
Hunter regrets transferring.
Every
now.
time they get to host Ohio State at home, they want that to be their whiteout game, but because of Fox, they don't get a say so.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard that, and also, the schools are mad. The schools are mad because Fox is telling schools they got to go on Friday, and people are pissed. The only school that does not have a game on
but
Fridays
that could be their whiteout game Friday.
is Michigan. Michigan
Yeah.
does not have a game on Friday because Michigan told Fox it's not going to happen.
Right.
Because I know
Well,
why.
but we also are the biggest draw for their big noon
rest,
kickoff.
that 7-day
Yeah.
rest.
Well, believe it or not, and like, you know, we'll call it like it is. Ohio State actually does get better numbers than we do, and they played on Friday. There was something we are, but because we don't do Friday games. Oh, I think it was the night game. So now, because of that, we have to do night games. So like
I
they're making
remember
us
that
do
one
night games.
Friday game when we remember Minnesota and Coach Carr. Somehow we got pushed. Oh, it was because of the playoffs. The Twins had a playoff game, so we got pushed to Friday night and had that comeback.
Yeah, they're playing at the same stadium.
Yeah, that was like, I don't even know, like 03 or 04, I think. I don't even think they played. Yeah, we don't have to worry about that anymore because they got their own.
I think that Michigan
that was the game John Navarre wasn't that John Navarre's
contract with the Saturday
Navarre
Night
comeback.
Live crew, and I don't think that they wanted to just give up their Saturday night games to have it on Fridays.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. All right, Timothy, give us some final thoughts here, man. What do you think about tonight's game? We gonna win?
Yeah. I watched it. The other team press conference. They kind of nervous since they got since Michigan got a bunch of players, a bunch of coaches that does got a lot of March Madness experience.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out. But all right, Timothy,
it's on their players. It's like they did the coach, he did not want it the face the Michigan the first round because they got because they have to deal with 2
Right.
feet players,
Right.
and they both part of the starting line, and they don't know how to prepare for that.
Yeah, you're right. So the tallest player on UC San Diego is 6'8". They have a small team, but they do have good shooters. All right, Timothy, give
Who's
us your
their
final
shortest
thoughts here.
player? They got some players that's under 6 feet.
Yeah, they got a small team. They do. You're not wrong. Let's get some final thoughts here, Timothy, because we gotta get to our next caller, Nick.
Oh, okay. Well, will this be the smaller team that we about to face?
I don't know. Yeah, Texas. I would think so. I think it is the smallest team we will face. At least, yeah. If we look at the bracket, I think so.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, all right, Timothy. You want to give everyone know where they can find you? Promote your YouTube.
Wait a minute. The last time we went to Lincoln, we beat them. We beat we beat them by we blew them out. So the salt thing we shouldn't have no trouble, but we also had a quarterback that was a Heisman contender at one point until Chop Robinson and who was that other guy, number 11, screwed things up.
Yeah,
y'all
you're not wrong.
Can find me on YouTube, and I do got a Facebook page, but but I still but I'm still working on some things for that, but for right now, y'all can find me on YouTube.
All right, man. So check out the Thunder Redmond Michigan football show, everybody. Give them a subscribe. We appreciate you, Timothy. I'm sure we'll talk to you next week. All right, man.
All right.
All right. See you, Timothy. Go Blue, Timothy.
Hey, no,
Shout out to him,
a
man.
good point though. We just played at Nebraska. Why are we playing
the
at
23
Nebraska
season?
again? We didn't play them last year, so why
everything. So when they added, what happened is when they added the new teams, everything got reset.
Got you. All right, well.
All right, let's get Nick up here. What up, Nick? When we doing shrooms, bro?
Dude, don't they actually? I heard they actually have dispensaries that sell them in Ann Arbor or in that area.
So I'm not actually. I don't think it's legal to sell, but if they do, they're probably wet. And I'm gonna be real with you, wet shrooms suck. I went to Amsterdam and did wet shrooms. It was awful. You want dry stem, not wet stem.
I know you can buy. It's kind of funny. You can buy.
Never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
What? No, go ahead.
We can figure it. We can figure it out. It
So
won't be hard. Let me just put it this way. It's not hard to get. Let me just put it this way. They're not hard to get.
Don't incriminate yourself on video, TJ.
And
well, I don't know where to get them, but I've heard they're not hard to get.
Yeah, okay.
Gotta have that plausible deniability.
Okay. I don't know. Explain this one to me. The spores are legal to get.
Yes, they are.
But
yes, they are. It's legal to buy spores and then people grow them. Yes.
Yeah, it's so funny. They say, well, if you're gonna have to, it's illegal. Like as soon as kind of like as soon as they freaking pop out of like wherever you planted them, the whatever they're called. Who's the like federal drug? I
don't know. You're making my stream hot saying federal.
Oh yeah. That's right, man. That's right. Anyway, dude,
we could talk at the spring game, Nick.
Quick, delete your text in your hard drive, TJ.
Yeah, we could talk. We could talk shop at the spring game, bro.
No, man, but real quick, what do you mean like wet? I've actually never heard of that, like wet.
All right, no, that's fine. We can talk about that. I don't care. All right, so in Amsterdam, it's legal to sell shrooms, but only if they're wet and they're not dry. In Mexico's the same way, but when they're wet, they're not as potent. So here, if you eat like an 8er, which is 3.5 grams, that'll get like you're good. Like I wouldn't even recommend that for a first time. 2.3 grams is probably good for anyone for a first time. But if you do wet, you need like 10 grams, bro. So, and typically they sell them by the ounce, I believe, and you get them in like a jar. But like, Dude, it's just not as good. It's just not as good. So I prefer dry stem. I don't like wet stem. And just so you know, let me just make this very clear. It's not like I've done this 1,000 times. I've only done it like 5 or 6, but it's a good time.
Dude, that's the other thing, man, too. Like, I've had a couple, like, difficult trips, but, like, I don't think they're for any.
Shrooms are not
pretty
drugs,
much
sir. They're grown on Earth.
for
Go on.
yeah, dude, come on. But no, man, I don't really think there's such a thing as a bad trip unless it's like someone, you know, if you're someone who's prone to like mental,
have
like
bad
what they
trips,
call
man.
it, schizophrenia.
No, not even that, bro. If you're in a bad group, bro, like if you have people have bad trips. I have seen people have bad trips, bro.
See,
like, some people like if people like here's the thing too, if people are typically like depressed or have like negative thinking, you can, if you are not with a good group of people, you can easily fall victim to a bad trip. I've never had.
I don't call that like a bad trip. I call it like just a difficult trip. Like if you're someone who has like your identity is really attached to your ego and you hang on to shit and you bury shit and you don't deal with things, like yeah, it'll bring it right to your fucking face and force you to deal with it. But if you struggle dealing with it, or you like I said, you're really tied to your ego, then yeah, that's gonna be tough. But like I think it's a lot of it's about perspective. Like,
Nick, you're upsetting my community. Okay.
Okay, man. Well, let's move on to the next thing. How are you guys feeling about the game tonight?
How am I what?
How are you guys feeling about the game tonight?
I mean, I'm confident.
Bro, honestly, I do.
As long as they can do something about the turnovers, like
that is the key.
All right, nice.
Yeah, turnovers is the game, you know. And then another thing too is UC Davis lives and dies by the three, so we just got to make them uncomfortable at the 3-point line. I said UC Davis, UC San Diego. They also run a very wonky defense. It's a man zone, which you guys are going to see tonight, and it is a weird, confusing defense. It really is. But as long as we just play, like if we push it down low, they don't got the size. Their tallest guys are 6'8". We should out rebound them. We should dominate the paint. You know, I feel like honestly, I'll be real with you. I think we're gonna win by like 15. That's my opinion.
Yeah, man, it kind of sucks. I didn't get my bracket filled out in time for the contest you guys were doing, but I did fill out my own.
You didn't fill it out? What do you mean? How did you not? We've been telling you about it for 2 months.
Oh, dude. Well, yeah, I know, but I'm busy. I've had a ton of shit going on. I come here and there, like little detail like that. I'm not gonna remember like 2 months ago.
Nick, you're so busy. B-Dub says you've been smoking too much weed, bro. Fucking
dude, I have been smoking too much weed. But I've been busy as fuck.
No, but what was I gonna say? Bro, to win $1,000, you don't got 20 minutes in your day.
You guys, well, when was the cutoff point? Because I had my bracket
the day at 12:15 when the first game, whenever the first game started. That's when the cutoff is.
That's not true. That's not true. Because I tried to log back into there. It was like 5.
It is true.
No, hold up. The first 4. What was that first day? Was it Tuesday? Yeah, it was Tuesday. It was the time of the first 4 games, and yeah, dude, it was like 5:10 p.m.
My dad submitted a bracket Wednesday night.
All right, man. Well, then something must have been fucking up with my internet or whatever. Because I logged back into ESPN. I looked for the group and I couldn't find it. It was like 5:10 p.m. I was like,
so check this out. And 2 people created groups. This is probably you. Is this you, Nick Austin?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. Yeah. So 2 people created groups, but they didn't fill it out. Like, look, it's empty.
Yeah, because I logged it. Like
you started.
Yeah, I started it Monday because that was a member show,
and
right? So
you had Creighton too. You had the right pick. Shame on you.
No, but anyway, it is what it is, man.
And you, oh my god, and you had McNeese. You fucked up, bro. You were on a heater.
I did. No, listen. I did not. All I did was log in. I don't remember clicking on anything. I just saw the actual bracket, and I was like,
"Oh, these are just the results." Never mind. These are just the results. I got it. These are just all right. I was about to say, bro, you're batting 1,000. All right, never.
No, it's kind of funny. So let me look here. I got all the first 4 games correct. Let's see. I got Auburn. I had Creighton winning. Michigan. Did Texas A&M win?
Texas A&M is on the verge of winning.
I think they did. Oh, they didn't yet.
Okay, I had UNC. Dude, I have
Texas
UNC.
A&M is looking scary, dude.
I have UNC going to the Sweet 16. Let's see. Who else played today?
Oh no, Texas A&M did win 80-71. It's done.
Okay.
Here, let's look.
UConn won, right?
That should be green. UConn has not played yet.
Oh, they haven't played yet? Okay.
That is at 9.
Is Drake still ahead, by the way?
Drake's up 52-44. It's a close game. I'm going to turn that game on.
Damn it, dude. I had Missouri winning that game. So that would be one of my first ones that I missed. Oh, and Kansas lost? Oh, crap. I got that one wrong. No, man, but I have Duke going all the way. I picked Duke to win it all. So I think I have Duke. My Final Four was Duke, Michigan, Florida, and Houston. I actually have Michigan and Michigan State meeting up in the Sweet 16. Probably not going to happen, but you got to have a little fun.
Damn, Lance is currently number 1 right now. Interesting. He's got Auburn though.
Who do you boys think is going to take the whole thing?
I got Duke.
Yeah. Nice. Like I said, I was the same. I think it's either Duke or Florida. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's either Duke or Florida too. But
dude, the thing is like the number 1 seeds this year are just when you go look at their stats.
I know. Are just way better.
Dude, yeah. Well, the stats say that almost all of these number 1 seeds would have absolutely slaughtered Gonzaga and Baylor.
To your point, bro, I have all number 1 seeds in my fucking bracket because of that. Yeah. All 4 of them are just so much better than every team. I got Florida over Auburn, and I got Duke over Houston, dude. I will say I think Tennessee can beat Houston though. That was a big question. Although I got Kentucky over Tennessee because Kentucky's beaten Tennessee twice this year, and I know it's hard to beat a team 3 times in a row, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't put Tennessee over Kentucky. So, but we'll see. I mean, we'll find out. But I went chalk on the Final Four because they are just the 4 best teams.
The only thing though is Auburn. Let's see, one of their starters is out for the tournament, right? And then another guy got banged up, or is he okay? I can't remember.
Wait, for who? Auburn?
Yeah, there was a dude.
I think know.
Well, Auburn is the one because of that key injury. Auburn's the weakest, but so I guess like that's a good thing because Michigan's in there. So I'll put it this way: if Michigan goes up against Auburn, I don't know if I'd actually pick them to win, but I think they would have it's a 50-50 to me, a toss up. Like I think they could take them down. So
Auburn and who? I'm sorry, Auburn and who?
Michigan. Like if I was to pick any of the 1 seeds for Michigan to play, it'd be Auburn.
Yeah, Auburn's the coldest team. Although I'll be real, I watched Auburn today. They look pretty good. They look like they got their groove back.
Yeah. Yeah, well, like I said, man, I got Michigan State making a little run here. I hope it happens, dude. Michigan State in the Sweet 16 for a shot to go to the Elite Eight.
That'd be fucking nuts. I know, dude. I got Michigan State actually doing a little something too, but I got them losing to Iowa State. Although I know Iowa State has a pretty significant injury. But I don't know. Dude, Michigan State can't shoot threes, bro. How the hell are they going to make a deep run? I just can't see it.
I don't know, man.
Not being able to shoot threes consistently is gonna bite them at some point. Yeah, I got Michigan State losing right here.
Yeah, I agree. I think they're gonna fizzle out. They're gonna run up against a brick wall. I don't know exactly. I hope it's us, but yeah, man, dude. By the way, just like a week ago, I looked up highlights of this Cooper Flagg kid.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Holy cow, man!
He's special. He doesn't play like a white guy.
No, exactly. He does not have typical white athleticism, bro. He does not. He does not.
What is it?
Like a white kid.
Why is there some weird correlation between athletic white guys named Cooper? We got Cooper Regime, Cooper Cup, Cooper Flagg.
Yeah, I don't know. They've cracked the code.
All I know is my next kid's name is Cooper. So that's what we're doing.
Like, what is this? What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yo, Kinetic, how do you feel about TJ's thing about how he values the Big Ten tournament over the regular season championship? Do you agree with him?
Yeah, I agree with it. I think
how's it wrong?
I couldn't find any reason to disagree with it, dude. Like,
I know who disagrees with you. The NCAA selection committee. I'll tell you that much.
No, I mean it's of the the regular season, the tournament, it's the only one that has everyone on the same playing field. Like there's no variables that you have to try to equivocate to each other. Like it's inarguable.
Yeah, I mean, like here's the problem with the regular season championship. Like, all right, sure, it's some to me, to be honest, no sport really does that shit. Like football don't do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that's one. There's a conference. And then like here's the thing: no one in the conference plays the same schedule. Like because there's an odd number of teams. You can't play everybody twice.
Right.
So no one plays the same schedule. And then on top of that, you can share it. You can share that title. The Big Ten tournament, in my opinion, is the better championship.
Wait,
I've always
odd
felt
number of teams.
It's not even because Michigan won it. Like I remember when Michigan won the regular season title with Beeline on that year with Brzdeikis.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always felt like the tournament was better. Like I don't. I've always felt the Big Ten tournament was bigger than the regular season championship. You disagree, Nick?
Well, I guess I'm a little confused about a couple things. What do you mean odd teams? Aren't there 18 in the conference?
There's 16 in the Big Ten, right? Or is there 18?
18. The new additions.
But isn't the Big Ten schedule 20?
20 games.
I believe it's 20 games, right?
No, I don't. There's no way that they have. I don't think we have an odd number of teams.
No, all I know is in the
makes no
tournament
sense.
they don't even
Let
have
me
the whole
look.
amount.
Let me
Some people don't even
I'll
get to go
find
to the
it.
tournament.
Yeah, so we play 20 conference games, bro.
Then who did we not play? Wait. Who did we not play then?
No, you play everybody once, but some people play certain teams twice.
Okay, well, yeah, that's fine.
I mean,
and there's not even complete parity in the number of games. Like some teams in the same conference.
I want Washington Huskies twice.
Wait a second. I'm confused why you guys aren't. There's no parity. There's this or that. They play every team in the conference,
but not everybody has the same schedule.
Right.
So, like for example, some people are playing a certain team at home. Some people are playing a certain team on the road. So no one has that identical thing. And then some teams. Let's say you have Michigan State twice, which we did. Right. Well, there's a lot of these teams only playing Michigan State once. So how is that fair? It's not the same schedule. And then not only that, the regular season title can be shared. You can share
now
it.
I think that's your strongest point. I disagree with most of the other stuff, at least.
Wait a minute.
But
then why can't I have Penn State and Washington twice? So if I share this tab, right, I want these two teams twice. I don't want this team twice. How's that fair to us?
Yeah, I mean, they could probably schedule that a little bit differently, but
I mean, but they're not. They want this, because it's Michigan State, right? So I don't know. I just think because it's not, one has an identical schedule.
But you're still playing different teams in the tournament. Teams aren't playing the same schedule in the tournament anyway. Yeah, you're playing at the same physical location.
You're talking about the main March Madness tournament, the national.
No. I'm talking about the Big Ten Conference.
Well, yeah, you get what you're drawn.
Exactly, but it's still a different
it's a gauntlet.
You still have a different path. So I'm just saying, that's just everyone just kind of accepts.
Yeah, but it's win or go home. It's.
No, I understand that, but that's just an additional factor. But I do think it's nonsense that they do the sharing of a title.
Yeah, but how do you not do the sharing? How do you not do the sharing if you have the same record?
I don't know. Because
what's interesting about the sharing is they don't do head to head. So even though Michigan State beat us twice, that's not true. That's not true. I'm wrong. We would have had to beat Michigan State on the last game of the year. Okay, never mind. I'm wrong. But still, it's bullshit. It's whatever. I don't even think the regular season tourney matters.
The only thing that you could argue, and my main pushback would just be if you're really talking about the best team, you got to have respect for the team with the best. I mean, assuming that their schedules aren't wildly different as far as strength of schedule goes. But it's really hard to play at a consistent level, play well throughout a season. That longevity is a big thing. So I don't know, because teams have won the Big Ten tournament and then they get bounced early in March Madness.
Yeah, that happens.
So, like, I don't think the Big Ten tournament is a reflection of who is actually the best team in your conference. The best team in your conference is going to be who played most consistently over the course of the
That's
season.
an argument. I don't disagree with that at all.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
And I think it's stupid that I think some of the you pointed out some of the scheduling flaws, which I don't have answers for all that. I would have to think about that. But like either way, those
think about it, Nick.
What?
Take some shrooms and think about it. Let us know what you come up with,
man. Fair enough. But no, man, I don't know. I just think the Big Ten tournament. I'm not surprised that they got hot and they won. Dusty May talked about this. He said they finally got some rest. So which was key to them going on a run. But I think it'll carry over, man. I really don't understand why people are so just the country as a whole. First, you have the disrespect 5 seed, which is let's just call it what it is. I don't care what the NCAA committee says. They did not. They had Michigan as a 5 seed before the tournament. I can guarantee you that. Like, they did not count those games.
Yeah, they did. Which is crazy, though. They shouldn't have been a 5 seed regardless.
Yeah. No, it's stupid.
Drake's about to fuck this up, bro. Drake is about to fuck this up. Missouri is only down 2 points and has the ball.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, is that on CBS?
No, True TV.
I mean, if you're still betting on Drake after the Super Bowl, I mean, that's your problem.
True, bro. Every year I have to figure out what.
Don't tell that to B-Dub's wife.
Like, every year I have to figure out what True TV is. I never remember that goddamn channel.
Bro, I only remember it during this. But all right, hey Nick, give us your final thoughts. We got Paul Marmar and B-Dub up here.
Final thought is this the first? My final thought's a question, actually. Is UC? It's UC San Diego, right?
Yeah, UC San Diego. They became
is this
a D1
their first time? Have they ever been in the tournament before?
No, first time.
Okay, well then that's the
they're a new school.
Yeah, so
they're
they're
new to D1 is what I meant.
So the level of competition. So I understand that they kind of do some weird, funky things defensively, but I can't remember. One of the analysts maybe a few days ago was talking. Illinois kind of does something similar, so it's not something Michigan is totally foreign to. It'll take some adjusting. But no, man, I think they'll make a run. I think they got a good chance to make a run. So, and I think it's kind of stupid when you're just talking about, didn't you say like no guy on their rosters like taller than 6'8"?
Correct. No, they have 2 6'8"ers, I believe, 6'8" guys, and then the rest are just like short dudes.
So what's more difficult to adjust to? A unique defensive scheme or dudes that are all like 4 or 5 inches taller than you, and you've never played against a team like that?
Right. No, you're right. But the problem is they cause so check this out. I got it right here. They rank 2nd in defensive turnover rate in the nation, and they have their opponents giving up the ball. This is fucking nuts. 23.2% of possessions, almost a quarter of possessions, they're causing turnovers. And they're averaging 20 points a game off turnovers. This is how they win. Plus, they're good at 3-point shooting. So we have to limit turnovers, and we have to make them uncomfortable at the perimeter. That is the only way we're going to win. And we got to rebound. No second chances. They'll kill us if we give them second chances.
All I'll say is on paper, all that makes sense.
Hold on, good news, Nick. They rank 307th in offensive rebounding rate. So we should be able to dominate.
All of that makes sense on paper and why there should be a healthy fear of them. I'm not saying there shouldn't be. But in this tournament, way more often than not, it does not go how on paper says it should logically. So
right.
I mean, it's March Madness, man. It's madness. It's going to be crazy. So, but hopefully these boys get a run. I hope they get one more shot at Michigan State because I think they'll take them down. But yeah, man. So hopefully they get some stuff done. But thanks for taking my call, fellas.
Appreciate it, Nick. Appreciate it. We'll talk more. All right, buddy.
All right, peace.
Peace out, my friend.
I just want to say I agree with Juju in the chat that Fridays is for high school football. And also, Richie Dubs, we're talking about basketball, not because we're a basketball school, because it's the fucking first night of the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, it's
Don't
March
get
Madness, guys. What the hell?
like
It's March Madness.
Basketball school.
And it's the off season. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly, like it's fucking August or like September. We talk about basketball.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
jerk.
Fair enough. All right, let's go Marmar and let's get beat up in the house. Yeah, we'll go to 2 hours. We'll go to the game.
Bro,
we'll go to 10
bro,
o'clock.
I need Drake to win, bro. I need to get back up, bro.
Yeah, I need
lost
Drake
on
to fucking win too
I
right
need
now.
Drake to win so I get back up in that. Dude, I was second in the morning, bro. Like when I got home from work, man, I was second. I was like, oh, I was feeling the juices. I was feeling it. I was like, oh shit.
You're taking juice, beat up?
But then I was feeling it. I was just feeling
First thing in the morning, beat up feels juice. Got it.
Yeah, but that's right. Hey, dude, I got TJ, bro. I got TJ. Yeah. Look at that. I got TJ, man, from on Tuesday, man. I got him. I sent him the clip.
Oh yeah, that was fun. What did I say? Oh, we're always coming.
Said, or some shit? Yeah, you said Michigan's always coming. We're coming hard.
Always coming, never not
coming. You can't do both of those, TJ. You either gotta come or you gotta come hard.
We found one former Michigan man that was today.
Fuck.
Yeah, it wasn't a good look, was it?
Why'd you bring the show down, Kinetic? What the fuck, bro? I already moved past that.
We definitely are. Let's move on.
Bro, he was taking notes on their positions and shit. What the fuck?
I know, dude. What are we doing? What is happening?
He was doing scouting reports on fucking people having sex.
It is not a good look, right? It is not a good look.
Yo, wait, what? No. I didn't get that far into this story. What did you just say?
Bro, he was taking notes on athletes' bodies and their favorite positions to have sex in and shit.
Bro, that is insane.
Yeah, dude. He was literally doing scouting reports on the sex tapes.
Bro, that's crazy. I don't do scouting reports on my own sex tape.
No wonder he wasn't doing Fortnite with Dante Moore. What the fuck, dude?
Jeez. I don't go back for game film on my own self, let alone other people. That's crazy.
Dude.
Yeah, let's see if I can find the tweet. I'll find the tweet. It's that fucked up. Let me look up to find the tweet.
Wow. Yeah, bro.
What up, though?
What up, Marmar?
How y'all doing?
What up, bro?
About to be enjoying.
You all right, big dog?
Yeah, I'm good. My mom came home from the hospital today.
So. That's good, man. I like that. I like to hear great news like that, man.
She's still having trouble getting
good spirits. Yeah, I got you, man. Just keep your head up. Hey, so listen. Go ahead, Kinetic.
No, you're good. You're good.
You can share your sentiment, man. I just want to say this before everybody go. I just want to say this. I just want to ask everybody in the chat this question: why is Ohio State, after winning the Natty, always on our nuts? You know what I'm saying? We ain't part of the LMNP community, but they always on our nuts.
I've said it before. It's because they know that their Natty's tainted and they're seeking validation for it.
Exactly, and deflecting and all this, and they always come in our chats running their mouth. David Shedfield, you can say all you want. You don't know what you're talking about, bro. Matt Weiss was doing this before he came to Michigan. Michigan is the one that told them Matt Weiss was doing this. That's why the FBI got involved, because the campus police found out, because Michigan went to the FBI and let them know, hey, this man over here doing sick behavior. So Michigan followed protocol. So before y'all Ohio State fans go run on a tangent and get to run in your mouth about stuff y'all don't know, Michigan reported this.
This is a self.
Stop playing with us.
Okay, that makes it a little bit better. I'm not gonna lie.
Michigan reported it. They told them. That's why they fired them.
Well, look,
they caught them doing this.
I just want to say this about the whole thing. And this goes for our fan base too. If one of our rivals had something come up like this kind of stuff is disgusting beyond sports and beyond rivalries.
Yeah,
and if you use stuff like this to take shots at the rival teams and the rival fan base, you're a disgusting person yourself. And I say that for any fan base doing it. Like, this should be something that transcends sports rivalries, and we should all be able to come together and say this dude's a fucking creep. And
I'll be honest.
We should be worried about the victims in this situation. Not coming in not coming in our chat trying to throw shade at us. Now we should be talking about the victims that he hacked into and try to expose and doing all that dirty stuff. Like TJ said earlier, full accountability. That's what's wrong with the world now. Nobody know how to take accountability for anything. It's always somebody else's fault. Just like the Buckeyes, they always want to blame us and say, "Hey, it's Michigan's fault." No, we beat y'all. Accept it. Go on about your day. Stop coming in your chats with your rhetoric. Stop doing all that. We ain't allowed in y'all chats to do that. Y'all kick us out. We allow y'all to come in here. So have some respect, some decency. We all grown. So start respecting our chats. Or I'm a mod and I'm gonna start kicking you out. I don't care if you go cry to somebody. I don't care about none of that. You're coming in our chats without that.
Hold on, Tom. Be careful on kicking people out. We want to be mindful. All right, here's the rules on kicking
No,
people
I'm not
out.
gonna be mindful. They not mindful. So what's no?
Then you lose
chill.
No. Here's the deal. They get warnings, and if they break the warning, then you can time them out. But you give them warnings. That's the rule. We give them warnings. But I'll just say
over it.
I would
TJ,
take a shot. I would.
Excuse me, TJ. I'm over it. I'm just tired of it, man. This go on. It's been going on too long. It's been going on too long, and I know everybody in the chat can agree with me that our Michigan fan has been going on too long. You got Posh in here. She's a good one. Who else? Another one. The Field Buford guy. He's a good guy. He's good. But the Davids, the Richies, the Steves, they always coming in here, doing they bull crap. Nobody got time for that.
Right. We are fine.
Yeah, we ain't got time for that. Because, like I said, me and Mays went into the Buckeye Scoop. They were talking bad about us, dragging us, doing all types of stuff. But when they come in our chat and do it, we can't hold them accountable, but they can hold us accountable. That's not how it works. I hold everything on a Libra scale. If it ain't equal, then I'm gonna make it equal. You understand? That's what I stand on. Stand on business, man.
All right. Let's say fuck the bullshit and let's move forward. What's your thoughts on this game tonight, Marmar?
We're gonna crush them. We're gonna put them in the blender. Like like tropical smoothie. You feel me?
How many points we winning by?
With extra strength, about 30. You know what I'm saying?
I got us at 15. I got a 15-point victory tonight.
I got a 30-point victory.
All right.
Victory. It's on right now.
If it ain't 30, I can't fuck with it. I was playing.
Did you guys just see this play that Drake just tried to do?
Hey, Kinetic, I can't wait to see you at the thing, man.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, you smoke?
I mean, I'm trying to. I mean,
you
What
smoke?
do
you mean you're trying to? You'll be there, Kinetic. What are you talking about?
I mean, it depends on if I got enough money to be able to.
It'll work. We'll figure it out, Kinetic. Don't worry. We'll figure it out.
Why you drop down?
Where'd he go?
There better be enough parking spots, bro. There better be enough.
Kinetic literally just dropped out. I don't know what just happened.
He
there better
probably
be
got
enough parking spots, TJ.
Hey, the old StreamYard.
B-Dub.
Yeah.
B-Dub. There is 100% confirmation. Well, okay. There's enough parking spots.
You gave me the location. I was like, bro, I'm trying to pay for my spot, bro. I don't want no like. Oh.
I know. All right. You want to know why I'm holding off on taking payment right now?
What is that?
Because I need to triple check. Even though we already asked, they already told us the parking lot's ours. I need to make sure that it's ours. Even though they already told us it is, but I want to make sure again before I start, because there's only 6 spots left, and I don't want to fill it up before they confirm to us again that it's ours, because they said it is, but I need to confirm again before I take anyone's money, bro.
Yeah, bro, because I'm new, bro. Okay, I know some places I can try and trek my butt to, bro. You gotta have a plan. You gotta have a plan down there, right? Or you're gonna get stuck in traffic for 30
You're on the
minutes.
reserve list. You're on the reserve list. Don't worry, I got you.
Okay.
Marmar's also on the reserve list.
I'm trying to take my in-laws, bro. They want to come with me, so.
But just to be clear, these are parking spots. It's not rooms in the Airbnb.
Yes, it's parking spots. Yeah. We don't have any rooms in the Airbnb.
I know, but I've had people ask me about that, so I'm just clarifying that for people.
No, we're not selling.
I'm just part. Hey, let's make this. I'm just part. Well, hey, TJ, I'm getting a hotel at this place in Ann Arbor. It's a suite, but I'll be walking to the game, so you can get that parking spot to somebody else.
Oh, all right.
I'm gonna just take a little stroll. I'm gonna puff on some reefer before I get to the spring game, so I can be calm and cool, the collective, so I ain't got to smack on somebody.
Well, dude, the
I don't know,
next
Marlon.
day is Hash Bash. I'm sure you'll be just fine, bro.
Yeah. Dude.
Yeah, I ain't leaving until Sunday. I'm gonna be all over Michigan, bro. I gotta go see
Also,
family. You know
I think
what I'm
it's Hash
saying? I'm gonna
Bash
be in the
before
DC
20 next
Weeds. I
year.
gotta go post up on 8 Mile. You know, I gotta get back to the thug life for a minute, then back to work Monday.
Okay.
8 Mile.
That's where I'm from. 8 Mile of Wyoming, baby boy. West side.
Wyoming,
Yes,
huh?
sir.
It
All right,
started in
Marmar
Wyoming.
has given up his spot.
West side.
I know where that's at.
Yeah, don't pull up though, cause I was playing with you, Bull.
I
Don't
mean, I
pull
lived
up.
Hey,
there
Bull, already
as
know
a
how.
kid, but I don't
Hey,
remember
Bull.
it.
Hey, Bull, already know how I go. He's surrounded by it. And
Yeah.
TJ, you in Canton too. They some wild boys too.
Yeah, but dude, Canton lay low as fuck, bro. Like it ain't nothing like that shit, bro.
no,
Oh yeah. When I go to Detroit,
Hey, Drake's about to
I'm a
fucking win,
hold.
boys. Drake's about to win.
I
It's
know.
looking
I'm
good,
watching it
bro.
right
It's
now.
looking good, bro. It's looking good. Please.
Hey,
Oh, beat up. You did a bracket, right?
Yeah.
Let's see where you're at.
I'm low
At
right
least
now. I'm
somebody
gonna be
did.
better.
I'll be real with you. I'm surprised at the lack of brackets in this thing, man.
I don't know
Let's see.
what happened. We told people to do it, but you know what messed it up? Probably it was probably. Well, no, you could have chose those teams unless it was the playing games that messes people up. Probably.
No, because my dad filled his bracket out after the playing games.
Oh, did he? Yeah. I
Yeah,
filled
he
mine
did it
out. I
Wednesday.
think
He did it
Tuesday or
Wednesday
Sunday.
night. Playing games were Tuesday. Marmar was at the playing games.
what? What you
Marmar,
talking about?
you were at
Oh
the North
yeah, I was
Carolina
at the.
team.
Hey, I was at the first four. You feel me? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he was there.
I
He was
was
in Dayton.
Michigan though. Hey, hold on. Let me tell you about this adventure. You know, I was walking past Ohio State fans with the Michigan attire on, and I was scooting past them like slowly, and it was like, oh, I'm like, yeah, 13-10. You feel me? And then I was sitting behind North Carolina fans because I'm a Duke fan, and I was like, where's Cooper Flag? Where's Cooper Flag? Where is he?
Marmar.
But hey, but that was dope. I watched Duke beat North Carolina 3 times this year, and then I got to see North Carolina in person. That's dope, man. I mean, when you get to see stuff like that, it's dope. You know what I'm saying? That's dope, man.
Yeah, I'm
So
down there.
B-Dub is currently 12th.
Yeah, but if I get this Drake win, bro, I'm moving on up.
Well, you already know the first round ain't even what makes or breaks anybody. It's the
That's
next
true,
round,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And then like as it goes, it
That
gets more
second
closer.
round.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
my dog, my puppy is chilling in the laundry basket. What what is going on here?
this
I
is
might
some
go to
bullshit.
Detroit and get me a pit bull and come back home with it.
Oh god, those are everywhere.
All right, boys. How about this? Let's get your final score predictions for the game tonight. So West Quad, you go first. What's the score prediction tonight?
oh man, final score 75-61 Michigan.
All right, I like it. B-Dub, give me your final score prediction.
Damn, that shit was
I'm gonna
delicious.
say 72-62, Michigan.
By 10? You
All right,
tripping.
Kinetic, final score prediction.
I'm gonna go.
Bull,
I'm gonna go 72-55.
good job. I like that. Same thing. I'm with Kinetic.
All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna do 74-59.
Hey, good. I'm with that too. My
So we
score is
on next.
90. My score is 99-30.
Oh, they're only gonna win by 30. Now they're winning by 60.
Yeah, bro, it's over with.
Then,
In the high altitude too.
oh, yo, I got a quick question, bro. I did not know. Wait a minute, wasn't Janelle Davis on the FAU?
Yeah. Hey, Bull, I'm glad you brought that up.
I didn't know he went to Arkansas. I didn't know he went to
So,
Arkansas.
hey, at the first four, guess who I seen? The point guard that used to point guard for Florida Atlantic.
What
That
happened
was
to
Nick
that?
Bowles. Nick Bowles, and he played for San Diego State. He transferred from Florida Atlantic to San Diego State. He was the point guard. Then number 4 for Martin for Florida played with Dusty May. Golden played with Dusty May, and then John L. Davis played with Dusty May.
Yeah.
So all of it X-team players made the tournament.
So
That's a
the reason why
bull.
he didn't get to Michigan because he had academic issues.
I wish all 4 of them would have came.
He didn't graduate. He didn't graduate from FAU. There was some issues there, but of course Arkansas took him.
Because I remember at the time it was like, yo, he may go in the draft. He's got some high stock possibly.
No, it was all about
forgot.
he didn't have enough credits to graduate, so he couldn't come to Michigan.
I got you.
Yep.
That sucks, dude. He was good.
Yeah, I know. He'd be fucking amazing because he would have came here. It was done.
That's what sucks, dude. With honestly, that is the only thing holding us back, dude, from having like a fucking and everyone.
If our academics were more lax, we'd be so dangerous. We're just athletes.
So
just academic exemptions for athletes. Like, dude, we lost out on Rocco Spindler to Nebraska because we will not allow players to come here after winter semester starts, where Nebraska will make the exception. Other schools, Indiana, Illinois, these schools all make exceptions. We don't.
What doesn't make sense is the athletic admittance, right? Like your GPA could be what, like a 3.5 or something, a 3.8, and get in.
No. So yes. So to get in as a freshman, Michigan does take lower GPAs for athletes.
Yeah.
But not transfers. And not credits. But credits is the issue. Credits is the real issue, not even GPA. Credits is the issue.
That's so stupid.
We can use Caleb Love on this team, guys.
Fuck. I know. That was last year, though.
Yeah.
But anyways, all right, boys. Michigan game's about to start. We're about to get the fuck out of here.
Now.
All right, how about this? Final thoughts. West Quad, final thoughts. We're going to get out of here.
There we got a rebound.
Believe in Bryce Underwood.
It's already
Go blue.
All right. Marmar, final thoughts.
And my final thoughts is fuck Ohio State. No, I'm just playing. It's go blue. You know what I'm saying? Everybody have a good rest of y'all night and enjoy the game. And I hope y'all have good days at work tomorrow. And go into the weekend and enjoy your weekend. Oh yeah, TJ. Guess what? I'll be up there Saturday to see you, my boy.
I know. We'll see you. All right, good. Let me know what
yeah,
time.
My boy. I'm coming to Ann Arbor, my boy.
We'll link up.
Yeah. Hey, Bull, you better be at the spring game with no shirt on, okay? All right now.
Warm enough, bro.
Hey, hold on. If I see you with a shirt on, I might faint because that's gonna be wild. That's gonna be crazy, bro.
He sees you with a shirt on, bro.
Dude,
yeah, bro. That's gonna be crazy work.
But I'm also
I'm just playing with you. You my guy, bro. I'm coming up there early. I'll be up there on the 18th for the spring game, but I gotta go to Pontiac.
We'll be up there Friday, bro. We're going up there Friday.
Nah, I'll be in Ann Arbor Friday night, but during the day, I'm gonna be up in Pontiac chilling with my family for a minute. I gotta go see my barber. You know, my nephew. He about to get me clean. I'm about to get the hair done. I'm about to be it.
All right, Kinetic, give me your final thoughts here, brother.
I mean, my final thoughts is just we're gonna get the win tonight. We're gonna have a hell of a time at the spring game, and JJ McCarthy is gonna be the best quarterback in the NFC North next year.
I'm not even gonna argue with you right now. Hey, Aaron Rodgers might be coming, bro. I'm just saying, that's the rumor. All right, boys. Good show. This was a fun show. We went 2 hours. We didn't even unlock a second hour, but it was just
happening right now. Why are they playing so sloppy?
But hey, at least we're up 3-0. Go blue, boys. Let's get the dub tonight, and we'll see everybody next Tuesday. All right. As you guys know, it's always
Jordan. I picked what you said.
Who?
My dude, Jordan.
All right, that's under the stream.